Hello, everybody, and welcome to Empires of Arcadia. I am Koibu, and I will be your DM for the evening. And let's say hello to some of our players. Ziz, you are in a strange room. Where the hell are you?
I'm in like.
Are you under a bunk bed, man?
I am literally under a bunk bed.
Half under a bunk bed, not all the way.
I don't know what you guys can see, but it's like some sort of kids' room. It's like a big Airbnb. So I'm sharing a bunk bed with Trey, and I literally just got off the flight. There's like loads of cars everywhere.
Am I out of the loop? Are we supposed to know who Trey is?
Method Trey? I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, okay. Okay, just making
sure. A lot of people know him.
Okay, I just don't know anybody. All right, gotcha. Where are you?
Need more friends, Destiny.
What?
Need more friends, Destiny.
Oh.
Are
you in Anaheim now then?
Yeah. I literally just got off the plane.
Oh, you're like an hour away from me, or 45 minutes.
Yeah, we can hang out.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm here all tomorrow.
Okay.
Cool. What about you, Trump SC? I see you've been playing a whole bunch of the new Warcraft game. How is it?
That's right. It was like my first big RTS, Warcraft 3. So, been playing a lot of it. Sometimes you get most of the time you get matched up against people whose first time playing ever. But sometimes you get some great games. So, it's been fun.
Is it more or less the same as the original Warcraft 3, but prettier?
It is. Yeah, basically. It's like a big nostalgia thing. I feel like I'm pretty much 15 years ago.
So is it, they did like a StarCraft remastered, which was the exact same game with just prettier graphics, but like the same movement mechanics and everything. Is the same with Warcraft 3 where it's like mechanically the same, like same pathing, same tracking, some all that
Yeah,
stuff?
it's the same. From what I understand, they might be doing some things to change up the units a little bit, but I don't think that's in yet.
Sweet. Well, what about you, Devin Nash?
What?
How's it going?
Dude, I'm great. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
What's your life like?
We had like a 8-foot icicle hanging from our roof earlier today, but it crashed about a half an hour ago. I wish I would have been outside when I saw it. There's like 6 inches of snow everywhere and more snow coming this week. I'm excited to work from home.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
I am too old to do Halloween, and our apartment is too difficult to find for people to come to it.
How about a forgiving dungeon master?
Good one.
Oh.
Only if you come as a player who shows up on time.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wait, so I'm good then? I'm not going to die.
You're good, Ziz. You're great,
Ziz.
buddy. Love you.
Awesome.
Right.
I love
Last-
you, Koibu.
Last but not least, Steven. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Same old, same old. Just battling enemies in D&D, battling enemies in real life. You know, that's how it goes.
Yeah, day in, day out. All right. Well, let's pick up where we left off. You guys are in Yuma. You have a couple of weeks before your guardians and your builders and your cleric are going to head back to Yaka. And you've said you wanted to wait and chill until they do, so you can all head back together in one big group. Yeah?
Well, did we say? Oh no, I didn't.
Well,
write
we
this
wanted
down.
to adventure.
Wait,
We
I
were
have
going to-
Alzheimer's, and I don't know what happened at all. What are we doing?
We were gonna go in and look up that cave of people. We said
Yeah.
that because for some reason we can't go back for a few weeks anyway. We were waiting for something.
It's
Nope, you can go
okay, so
back right
basically
now if
it's
you
the
want.
weight limit.
We
It's the
left
weight
off
limit.
debating
Sorry,
this,
everything.
pretty much. So,
Wait, what did you say, Ziz?
Okay,
I was
okay, so it's
yeah,
it's the
we
weight limit. Like we can't bring back all the like the magic plates or like the golden plates or whatever if we go back right now and go to the dwarves.
That's not true. All we have to do is get one guy to carry our stuff, and then we can go back right now.
Yes.
If you have your goblin turn into a bear, you could carry it all.
Yeah, that actually works.
Can the bear ride the boat back with us?
Did you
We're
want
not
to go
taking
up
a
the boat?
boat.
Yeah,
We're
it's slower by
walking.
boat than by land to go up.
We're going by land,
Yeah.
Do either.
and
What?
we're not gonna go into the tall man, the giant's cave, and get any of the stuff in there.
Nope.
Okay, sorry. Before I go in character, so we beat the dragon, right? And now we went to a cave. We found some stuff, and then now we have to go back to the cave. What's happening?
Well, we don't
So-
have to. The choice is
So
ours. Friend.
some people, I don't know if they still hold this opinion, some people want to go to the giant's cave.
That's dumb.
I agree.
doing that?
Well, so the Giant's Cave probably has stuff in it. We just have to decide if it's worth the risk of killing 2 giants to get into the cave and see
We're
what's in
level
there.
5, my dude. Like,
Level 4.
like, when does this insanity end?
I mean, we basically killed a dragon without taking a single shot, I think. I don't think it's too crazy to kill 2
He
giants.
got like ones on his rolls. He like, do you realize how lucky that was? Also, we prepped really well.
Yeah, it looked like the giant. I mean, the giant actually attacked us, and
Didn't it throw a rock at someone and it one-shot us?
Yep, it was throwing rocks.
it actually killed 2 people.
Well, yeah,
So,
so we
like-
would definitely have to approach via stealth to do that if we wanted to.
Right, and then it would hit us with a
because, like,
stick.
Well, that's
then
the thing.
we-
We could dig holes.
Yep.
That'll fit one giant.
Yeah, we can prepare for this fight just as much as we did the dragon, if we choose to.
This is gonna be a CR10 fucking Death Lynch giant. It's Neil, dude. We shouldn't fuck with this.
Well, that's
I
the
know
thing,
that's
though,
right.
Why would there be
We-
giants stronger than a dragon guarding the dragon? I don't understand.
Because that's what Neil does, dude. He's a I'm watching him, dude.
I
He's a
think
what?
probably
Finish that thought.
He's a mean old DM.
if you did a one-on-one, like dragon versus giant, the dragon probably wins, but 2-on-1, I think the giants win.
I don't think so.
Eidolon, what do you want to do?
I mean, I still want to go for the Giant's Cave, but like, I don't like care enough passionately about it to like, if it's a stalemate, it's like whatever. I would rather that we like kill a lot of things and level up. It's like the main thing I would like to do right now.
I feel like okay, from an out of character content, well, I mean, we could ask Neil, how much shit would we have to realistically kill to level up?
How much XP are you at right now, and how much XP do you need to get to the next level?
We don't need that much. He updated our EXP, Grind is always good. especially because we're playing a game. I'm gonna go in character soon. Sorry, by the way, but like especially since we're playing a game that's like static. Like we're playing a game that's the monsters don't change that much, so like we can level up. We gotta do some Path of Exile shit. Boys.
So my understanding right now is that we are about 12,000 experience from the next level between the
That
four of
can't
us.
be.
It's
Has to be
3,000
less.
per person, so we would have to kill 12,000 EXP worth of monsters. And
Yeah.
average encounters. Now I don't know much about D&D, but that sounds like a fuck ton of monsters to me.
It's not.
Neo can
Well,
say, I guess you can say how many monsters
I
we
will
have to
tell
kill.
you how much a hill giant will give you, and then you can make your decision.
Also, Neil gives us milestone EXP too.
Yeah, but we're not getting milestone for grinding random encounters.
What
That's
if we
the
do some cool
opposite of,
shit?
like killing 2 hill giants?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a random encounter, basically.
Wait,
No
no.
way. No, killing 2
I'm
giants to get
sorry.
into a cave? That's not a random encounter.
I meant, in my opinion, that is not an intended enemy to fight.
Okay.
Each of those giants together would be just under 4K, like 3.6 or 3.7.
Does that get distributed across the whole party in 5e? Like,
Yeah.
It would be 4K, under 4K divided by 4 people, so each of you would get 1,000. You need to defeat those hill giants probably 3 or 4 times to get enough to level.
Holy
So they're
fuck.
not gonna
Let's
they're not gonna
too bad.
level you.
Let's start grinding.
What?
Let's start grinding.
Well, yeah, but then the
Like,
question
I don't-
is, so tell us, like, how much does, like, a lizard shaman give if we kill, like, one of them? Like, how much EXP is that?
Well, I will answer your question.
Yeah.
But as I look it up, another thing to consider is how do you want to spend your time playing D&D? You could spend your time fighting monsters and grinding, but whether you're fighting monsters and grinding here or you're fighting monsters and grinding on your way to an objective, you're still sort of doing the same thing, right? So, so it's these
So-
monsters or other monsters. Your call.
From
Regular
what I-
lizard folk give you 100. Lizard folk shaman give you 450.
From what I remember, Koibu said that his dungeons or like your game doesn't scale, right? So we could technically power level somewhere and then be out leveling the content.
let's just grind the next 10 episodes and then go kill fucking wolf.
I mean, if that's the game you guys want to play, if you want to play grinding D&D, I can throw some good monsters at you. We can do all sorts of interesting battles.
Well, I'm obviously biased. I really want level 5 because
I just want to
Yeah,
role
of
play an
course.
annoying goblin.
Okay, so then the question is, okay, so here's a question. You remember
That's
that?
all I wanna do.
Remember that crocodile encounter we had up the river? How much EXP would that? Just napkin math it. You don't have to give me exactly. How much EXP
Sure.
would that have been for that
That
encounter?
crocodile was worth the same as a hill giant, so 1,800 for that one crocodile. The big one that you guys
Yeah.
had trouble with? Yeah.
And then what was? And then for everything else, what do you think?
I don't know, probably a few grand.
Okay,
All told.
so that entire encounter right, Devin, that you said was like literally impossible to win. That entire encounter is worth about as much as these 2 hill giants.
What? I said it wasn't possible to win.
The crocodile with the shamans and all the lizard people.
Did we win that?
No, we ran from it. So
Yeah,
that entire encounter is worth as much as these 2 hill giants. So if you want to grind,
the thing, Dusty, there's a big difference in how the XP is. When you have like a huge group of monsters and you just add up the XP, it's actually much harder than 2 things.
well, that's my whole point, though. My guess is if we go and grind monsters, we're not going to run into an encounter with like 1 monster and then we just kill them like one at a time.
Something we could do is we could try to find a path that's like walked quite a bit by monsters. We can set up a bunch of traps and then just like
dig a hole.
It's like a mob grinder in Minecraft.
Here's another idea: do side quests. Then we get milestone EXP and we get stuff. Like just go around town, ask people if they want shit done for us.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
or just do the main quest, because if the monsters are going to be static throughout the entire world, whether you do side quests or the main quest, you're still going to be running into the same old shit.
So
is the main quest going back to Yuka?
Wait. That's the worst idea because Koibu recommended it and he wants to kill us.
Yeah, Koibu, hey, we're having a conversation here, okay? Chill.
I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up.
Is the main quest going back to Yuka?
Yes. Yaka?
Yeah.
I think the main quest is going to the dwarfs after Yaka also.
Yeah, it's possible.
Do we even know what the main quest is?
Right now, it's going back to Yaka to inform them that we successfully slayed the dragon and that we forged an alliance with Yuma.
I just feel like our entire party, we do get, like, as a party, a big power spike at level 5. That's why I'd rather, like, spend
Yeah, we definitely do. My only worry is that, like, if we're ever... I don't know if magical... Is it reasonable to assume, or has anybody ever heard of a magical item existing in this island, Koibu? Or is that stuff that probably doesn't exist in this
totally. Yeah, they exist, but they are super hard to come across because they are relics of a lost age, but they are around.
So my guess is if we're ever finding stuff like that, like these kinds of caves would be like one of the best places to look. And that if we only stick to main quest tier stuff, we're probably never going to run into items like that. That would be my guess. Like typically, like it's kind of like
why I kind of want to do the cave giants.
Yeah, like I mean, if you've ever played like normal RPGs before, like all the best shit is always the side quest. It's never the main quest. I don't know if Koibu runs a shit like that exactly, but.
And I also like kind of like the Destiny's logic with like these cave giants. Like sure, they're not gonna like realize if something's like worth a lot and bring it back home, but they're also not gonna like realize if something's worth a lot and like do anything special with it. It might just be lying in a pile next to a bag of shit.
So I just want to point out.
So the dragon who actively looks for rare stuff didn't have anything, but you think these backwater giants are gonna have magic
Well, it doesn't
items.
seem like the dragon actively looked for rare stuff. It looked like the dragon looked for stuff that it specifically liked. So like those tablets or whatever. Like if there was a magic sword, would Anthrax care to put it in its cave? I don't know. Maybe
it'll. Dude. Yeah,
of course they would.
Let me put a counterpoint to support Trump. Okay. I just want to point out that hill giants in 5e are CR5. Okay, that means an entire party. Shut up! That means an entire
Anytime you
party...
start talking CR, I fall asleep immediately. It's so not relevant to this conversation. Oh God!
It's totally irrelevant. It means an entire party of people that are level 5 can't fight one, and Neil makes the monsters worse.
Wait,
no,
that's not what it means. CR5 means that it's an average encounter for a level 5 party.
Yeah.
Yeah, an average.
Two is a hard encounter
like,
for
whatever. So
wait, I thought it was a decent challenge for an entire party of 5s.
No, honestly, it's like whatever.
All right, fuck it. Let's do it, dude.
And that's the thing, right? They're just chilling there. We know they're there. We can set up traps. We can drag them out.
All right, let's dig a hole.
I'll build a big hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dig a hole. I have a superpower for digging holes now.
Okay, fine. I'll go along with this.
Okay.
Wait, did we take a long rest too?
We have time to if we want to, so we can take a long rest.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have weeks, maybe a month before people are ready to leave Yuma, so you can stay as long as you want.
Could we also, while we're here, can we talk to some of the guardians and the hunters here about those giants to see if they have any information, if they've ever fought them? Or
I want to do
that would be a fantastic idea.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to do that.
Sure. You can find the leader of the Guardians here in Yuma. She's sitting near the middle of the town on a slightly elevated platform with her bodyguards and a courier, and they are kind of pointing out at the walls that are in various states of disarray, chatting amongst themselves about strategic planning when you all show up and their conversation slows to a stop. And she looks over at you and says, what can I do for you?
Greetings.
Hi.
Do you know about the cave giants that is close to the dragon cave?
Not those in particular, but we have dealings with all manner of giants from time to time. What do you need to know?
We want to take out the giants, but we want to gather as much information as we possibly can.
It's probably a good idea. Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
Hi.
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 That's nice.
Yeah.
So,
How's you?
I am doing very well today. How are you doing?
I grub.
Yes, well, as I understand it, there are a few types of giants that live in Arcadia. We have hill giants, mountain giants, and then there are some that are only heard of in the mountains, but never seen. Maybe storm, something like that. So hill giants and mountain giants are similar. Mountain giants are a little bigger, a little stronger. Hill giants are a little dumber, a little bit more easily cowed and manipulated by creatures they respect or fear. None
Hey,
of them
guards
are
lady.
pleasant. Yes.
Hey,
little
guards lady.
one. Yes.
What you call a goblin with an injured leg?
Hobblong?
You calls him a hob-linen goblin.
That's very cute, little one.
Koibu, quick question about actor. Like it lets me imitate. You said it couldn't imitate specifically somebody, but would I be able to imitate, for example, a hill giant screaming out in pain?
You could, but there might be the problem of magnitude of volume. You could make hill giant sounds. But I don't know.
What
if
if
you
I
can
build a
make-
horn?
Well, now we're getting into some interesting territory, aren't we?
Yeah, like a goat skin horn.
I
Like
would
an
probably make you
amplifier.
make a check to use a horn as an amplifier and still make the sound right, but it could be doable.
Okay, sweet. I think we should bring that then. Is that something I can relatively easy get in this village?
Yeah, you could get a hunting horn or something.
Awesome.
So, hill giants versus mountain giants, right? Well, mountain giants are taller, stronger, more hardy, smarter, wiser, more charismatic, even more dexterous. They're superior giants across the board in every way, shape, and form. So hopefully you won't have to fight any of those suckers.
How come they're so big? What they eat?
They
you know,
eat
goblins
grub.
eat lots,
Do you know how
but still small.
goblins, gobos are yay big, and hobgoblins are this big?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
same thing. And mountain giants are that big.
Oh.
It's just how they are.
Oh.
What kind of giants do you think are defending the lair next to Anthrax's cave? These are the types of giants that pass the time by hurling rocks around. Are these stupid enough to be a hill giant, or smarter and maybe a mountain giant? Which one did you say was smarter?
Mountain giants are.
Mhm.
Just barely. I would... If they are... Let me recollect my memory here. Mountain giants are in the range of 16 to 20 feet tall, and hill giants are more in the range of 12 to 16.
You think if we go get some gobos and we stack them all on top of it, then we get enough for one giant and then we can fight?
Wait, you said mountain giants were 16 to 20 feet tall?
Yes.
Oh,
and hill
maybe
giants are 12 to 16 tall.
maybe we need 10 gobbo. Then we get a bigger giant.
How do we remember the relative height of those hill giants?
Give me an intelligence check to see if you can remember these things.
Does anybody remember how tall these giants were?
Someone make me an intelligence check.
I don't.
If Grubbs is gonna roll one, but if Grubbs succeeds, you have to tell him in goblins how many it is.
Oh, I will get you, yeah.
Should
All right,
this
little
be
crowd.
almost make it?
You can all roll them.
Yeah.
It is the giant was 5 gobos tall.
5
4.5 gobos. 4.5 to 5 gobos.
How tall
Grub
is a
say-
gobbo?
Grubs say that it is 4.5 gobos. 4 gobbo, then you cut 1.5 with your big sword, and then you get 1 giant.
How tall is a gobbo? Eidolon, do you remember?
I'm checking.
Well, Eidolon rolled a 15, so he should remember, right?
Yeah. Eidolon, they were about 14 feet high. Probably hill giants.
Okay, so probably hill giants, probably not mountain giants. So we know that these guys are a little bit dumber, which means they'd be more susceptible to trickery, either a trap or luring them somehow.
Both.
Hey, guards lady. Want to
Yes,
see what
Owen?
I found in Lizard Lair?
Only if you can find a flower to
Huh?
show me at the same time.
Oh. Here.
Oh.
And he Grub grabs onto the leg of Zai, the monk, says, "Hey, he kind of flowery."
Can I, while I hear this happening, can I do a nature check to see if I see a flower anywhere nearby?
Hey, give me a nature check. Yes, you do spot a flower. And sure enough, it's Zai. God, that's a beautiful man.
Wait. Oh, no, I was going to use Mage Hand for the first time.
Okay, yeah. There is a flower maybe 30 feet away.
Okay, I use a Mage Hand, and I make it, like, float in front of Grub's eyes.
Oh, look at this! I ask it, and then it come. And now I show you flower, and I show you what I found. And reaches into its pocket. It finds, like, there's the ugly stone that you gave out of the pile of trash from the lair. And it says, this is my pet. I name it. Its name, Stony Bonal II.
It's lovely.
Thank you.
It's very lovely.
Mm-hmm. Grub goes and plays with the flower and the stone.
She shakes her head somewhat, but with a smile on her face. You think you're facing off against hill giants then?
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Well, best of luck.
Do you guys have any tricks or common traps that you use for hill giants, maybe, to slay them?
We let them come at the walls, and we hit them with bows, arrows, slings, stones, javelins, and usually, they turn around, annoyed by the swarm of small stinging barbs. Keeps them at bay.
Do you guys ever have to sneak by some? Do disguises or some sort of concealment work commonly, or...?
Maybe some of the woodsmen would, but I've never had to do such a thing.
Okay.
Didn't I recall you telling me a story that you snuck past them twice?
Indeed we did.
Grub can talk to Wall, and Grub asked Wall to make everyone real quiet. Then Wall was real good, and then Wall made everyone quiet. And then that's
The
how we
walls
went.
can make people quiet?
Yeah.
Show me.
Right now?
Yeah, make yourself very quiet.
Okay. Grub stands as still as possible and then, like, completely leaves the conversation.
Wow. She says, and then continues back to the conversation. Hill giants are known for their proficiency with rocks throwing and usually use large clubs to smash their enemies to bits. They live in small groups, usually stick to the edges of the mountains, sometimes live in the mountains.
How does an object interaction work?
Can you give me a more specific example?
When I'm in combat, if I'm going to pick an item up, how does that work?
So generally you get one free object interaction. If you draw your weapon, it's drawing your weapon. If it's like opening a door, it might be that. If you want to pick up an item off of the ground in the middle of combat, that's usually a free thing that you can do as long as it's pretty simple and quick, like pick it up and sheath it.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually no, sheathing it is a separate action, then is a separate object interaction than picking it up. So you could get it into your hand, but then it would be like a bonus action or a full action or something to like stow it in a place.
Oh, in your DMing, can you coup de grace in this? If someone's
You
sleeping?
have advantage against people who are prone.
Okay, we can like sit someone's throat and one-shot them.
If they are completely and utterly defenseless, then you may absolutely kill them in one shot. But they would have to be like unconscious, and you're standing over them with a knife, and their neck is actively exposed in some way, and then you can just fucking murder them.
Okay. That's
I
fair.
might make some secret checks to see if you make enough noise that they wake up. I might give them like a final check to see if they notice, but it usually doesn't work out that way.
Okay, this sounds like it won't work. And you're gonna, I know, okay, so you're gonna tell me why this wouldn't work. Okay. So I have something called Disarming Attack, right? Can I be fighting a hill giant, roll a good roll, disarm the giant, he makes a failed strength save, and then I just pick his club up, and he can't pick it up, and he has to fight with his hands? That seems like...
Well, first let's see if you can disarm something 2 sizes larger than you, because hill giants are huge.
Sure.
And I don't know if Disarming Strike will even work on their weapons. But theoretically, if you knock a weapon out of someone's hand, and you can then hold their weapon and your weapon at the same time, you fucking got their weapon. What are they going to do about it, right?
So under my trip attack, it explicitly calls for if the target is large or smaller, I can trip the target. Under the Disarming Attack, it just says hit a creature with a weapon attack, but it doesn't make any calls about or doesn't state how tall they have to be or large or whatever.
Forcing it to drop one item that it is holding. Yeah, I would say as long as you are, in the same vicinity as their weapon. Like, if you were to Disarming Attack a giant from behind, you probably couldn't disarm him because you would be nowhere near his weapon because he's so fucking tall and everything. But if you were to be fighting him from the front, I think it would be reasonable to Disarming Attack a giant. He's got a crazy good strength save, so you probably won't do it, but it's possible.
Okay, so there's that, and then, I'm sorry, these are just mechanics questions. When a giant picks up and throws a stone, is that considered a ranged attack?
Yes.
So
Ranged weapon attack.
if I'm within 5 feet of a giant and he throws a stone, does he have disadvantage on that?
If he throws the stone at you.
He does or doesn't?
Yes.
He does?
But if you throw it at someone further away from you, it's not.
Is that 100% you're sure about that? I thought that, I could be wrong, but I thought like if you have a bow and arrow and you make a shot at someone, if there's an enemy within 5 feet of you, it's always a disadvantage. But maybe that's only at people close to you. I could be wrong.
That's
I'm
a
pretty sure
great
Neil's
question.
right on that one.
It's all worth a double check, though.
While he's looking that up, I will say that if Devin said it was a CR5 monster, 2 of them would probably be CR8-ish. Not that that matters at all to you.
Amen.
I mean, I think we get such a big advantage by like setting up and like having one good trap.
Grub is literally completely silent and will not move unless ordered.
And the other thing is, right? If so, in my head, right, we set up a really good trap, get 1K, like maybe even manage to kill one before the other gets there, because we would get like a surprise round. We can just like unload on like all over this ogre, right? And then it's just one more.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I also want to scout it out and make sure that we see that there's only 2. Because say there's only those 2 guards, right? And 2 more come out from inside, then we're up shit creek.
Yeah, if anybody comes out, then we have to piece the fuck out. Yeah.
And also, there might be options for us to like kill them in alternative ways too.
Destiny is right. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and who isn't incapacitated.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So assuming we get... So there's a couple things going on here. Well, okay, I guess this would be an in-character conversation. Okay, so there's a couple things to consider with these giants. If we can get close enough to them... Wait, one more out-of-character question. I'm so sorry. What is a strength saving throw? Is that going to be like determined by my character, or is it always like a 13 check, or what?
It's going to be a 13, probably based on your save. The number to beat you set, and then they would roll a d20 plus a shit ton.
Because they're hill giants. What are they rolling for me to beat mine?
It is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier. Your proficiency bonus is currently 2, and your strength modifier is 3. So they need to beat a 13.
Okay.
you go. It'll on the spell section. We'll always show you your saving throw stuff now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will OOC as well, since you're like a battle master. I'll tell you that if you disarm this giant, it probably just like hits you with its fists, and it's probably like not that much worse, but it'll be a little bit worse.
Ooh, the fish should be significantly worse than the club, right?
Yeah. The club does 3d8 plus its strength modifier. I would say fists would do less than 3d8. Maybe 3d4?
That's significantly less, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm. So I can probably disarm at least one of the hill giants, if not both. As long as we're fighting them at close range, they shouldn't be able to hurl rocks at us. These are just things to keep in mind. If we can pull them off one at a time, then it should be incredibly easy to kill one.
Something else we could do as well. We could kill one and maybe just run if the other one's not even there yet.
Run into the cave, or
Well, like run away, come back later, get the other one when we have surprise as well.
possibly, yeah.
Would we be able to get tar, like a barrel of tar that we carry?
Not a full barrel. You might be able to get small amounts, but Yuma is a small city. There's not a lot of people here. There are some tar wells nearby that you could get tar from, but there's not enough of it just hanging around for you guys to take a whole barrel of.
Even a little bit. I just want like anything to burn like a better fire with.
What do you mean a better fire? What do you mean? Like a fire that lights more easily, or a fire that burns
Does more
hotter,
damage.
does more damage? There's not going to be significant amounts of tar to give you more damage unless you'd need a lot of tar to do something like that.
Right.
Yeah, there's enough to like patch up boats and small things, stick little things together here and there.
So, my ideal idea, I would like to dig a hole, put spikes, let lots of spikes in it, and then I like Vaughn's idea of doing like felling trees on top of things, but we can fell trees on top of the hole when it's inside it to keep it in the hole.
I don't think we'll be able to set up that much with the giants that close. That was okay for Anthrax because we know that it's walking very far away, but we would have to lure these giants quite far away in order to set up this trap, because we can't set this trap up near the giants because they'd obviously hear us.
Well, I wanna use like the goat horn and like taunt them and bring them in our direction.
What are the giants' speed?
They are bigger
40?
than you and faster than you. Yeah.
They're pretty fast.
They might be slower than Zai, but they're faster than everyone else in the party.
Does my spell like make a lot of noise? So like mud, earth, remove.
Does it have a verbal component?
Let's find out. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard for me to find because I don't think we have.
Oh, because it was one of those weird spells. What's it called? Move Earth?
Mold earth.
Mold Earth. No, it's only somatic. It makes no sound to cast. The sound of earth moving will be a slow rumbling sound. Yeah. But the jungle is a loud place. There are birds. There are monkeys hooting and hollering. Swarms of insects. The occasional thing breaking out in the woods somewhere.
I have subtle spell and I haven't used it before. Does that mean I could like remove the rumbling of the earth, or just that I can cast it without the somatic component? Or
Well, if you can... no, so... Well, I don't know. Let's see. What is the text of subtle spell?
you can spend one sorcery point to cast it without any somatic or verbal components. Yeah.
Right, so you won't stop the sound of the earth moving, but you could do it without needing the somatic section.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I think we just go over there and try to prepare a trap.
You're doing
Grub
such a
still
good job,
hasn't
Grub, she
said
says.
anything, and Grub doesn't even respond or move or anything. It's just
You're so quiet. It's so amazing.
But you could kind of see in its eyes that it really wants to. It
Okay,
really wants to say
wait a second.
something.
Do you guys, does any of us here have like any protection spells? Grub, can you talk to trees and make me stronger, like so that things can't hurt me as much, or?
Grub doesn't respond and just kind of like the eyes like go over and point to the guard lady.
Does that mean yes, Grub? Or Zai, do you have any type of spells that strengthen us or make us more defensive?
Why, no. I'm afraid I am not a spellcaster.
I don't have anything.
The best thing I can do is to block some stones if they were to throw some at us.
You can block stones?
Remember when we were on the retreat, I stayed in the rear and I attempted to deflect the boulders. I could not prevent all the damage, but it managed to shave some of it off.
Okay. What we could do... Okay. Digging a hole and luring the giants sounds scary to me, because we could lure both of them, in which case I don't know if we can defeat both at once, right? Eidolon,
Right.
Zai? So,
Right, that's still, I want to do it outside of, like, we can do a test right here, right? I can use Mold Earth right now. We can gouge how much sound it makes. I want to make it outside of, like, a reasonable hearing range.
Mhm.
And then that's where I want to use, like, the goat horn that we acquire and, like, lure them in that direction. Either they come and go that far, or we don't mess with them. But we
Okay.
need the advantage.
well, what we could do is, how quickly can you dig a hole and disguise it?
Pretty fast. Like, it's a spell, so it's like every time I cast a spell, it's one full cube, like a full square meter cube.
So you could dig-
5 cube every 6 seconds.
So you could dig a quick hole. You could dig a hole almost instantly, correct? Or wait. Give me the time on that again. How long does it take?
Every 6 seconds, I can do a full meter square.
And how long does it take for that full meter square to be dug?
6 seconds.
So it's not instantaneous, and then you have another 6 seconds to do it. It takes 6 seconds for all that dirt to be removed. What I'm getting at is, like, if you were to start removing that dirt underneath a giant, would it just instantly disappear and he'd fall in, or would he have time to reasonably respond?
He would have time to reasonably respond, but he'd also only fall 5 feet, which wouldn't be a problem. And since each round is 6 seconds, he could just... He's a giant. The 5 feet hole is not going to be a problem for him.
A bit of a weird question, but since I have levitate, could I be levitating and moving it so high that it just dies from fall damage?
That is theoretically possible. Levitate is a powerful spell. The issue that you're going to come across is most of the jungle has a thick canopy overhead, and eventually the giant will hit the canopy and not be able to go any higher or, like, hold on to something. If you catch him in an open area where there's nothing above him to grab, then the sky is the limit.
So I would like to remind us that this area that the giants went before is not a thick canopy.
That's true.
Because when we were running, I remember I asked if he would be able to see us to throw rocks at range, and we were told that it was not a canopy of trees, so we couldn't. Yeah. So, but
So that's a good backup plan too, right? I can just levitate one up and be like,
I think that
Levitate
would
has a
be-
max weight of 500 pounds.
how much does a hill giant weigh?
Way more than that.
Oh.
On the order of thousands.
Oh, well, okay, so here's the idea that I'm running with right now. The giants were tossing rocks for fun, and one giant would run out to retrieve the rock. It was only one that was going out. We could wait on the opposite end of that little river that was to the east, wait for one giant to run out and retrieve the rock, try to have ourselves concealed there. When the giant comes out to retrieve the rock, we surround the giant and dispatch it as quickly as possible, using Zai?
Yes.
Yeah, using Zai to deflect any rocks that the other giant might be throwing at us.
Well, so far, I think this is a good plan. They usually go retrieve the rocks when they are out of rocks, so the other giant will have no rocks.
Yeah, and even if he does, you can deflect them. I'll attempt to disarm the giant. Zai, you can try to pick up his club or something, and then we'll make short work of the giant while it's just him there, and then by the time his friend gets over to us, with his friend dead, we should be able to dispatch the other one as well. That's what I'm thinking right now.
What an excellent tactical plan, Vaughn.
Anybody have any other suggestions?
I
Or
agree. I think that sounds pretty solid.
Rob is completely silent.
The
and unmoving.
only thing is we don't know how often they play games. So I think no matter what, we should go there now, take some time and observe.
Okay.
And actually something like regardless, I think we should dig some sort of hole and have that as an escape route. Because if we have to like run, we can just avoid that hole, and they might have to run through it.
Is the hole is this a cantrip or a spell slot?
Cantrip
Okay.
and just spam it.
Yeah, sure. We could dig a hole too. Yeah. But I think for now, I think we should head to the opposite side of that river and just watch for a while. And
That
yeah.
sounds good. I am down.
Okay. Can we do that after a long rest? Can we head that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we all good with that? Can we do that?
Yeah, seems good.
All right, it is a 2-day journey through the jungle to the mountain's lair, the giant's lair. Is there anything that you want to get before you go? You wanted the hunting horn, right?
Yeah.
Do you need that? Okay. Someone add 1 hunting horn to your character sheet.
Wait, does the guard lady eventually tell Grub that Grub can move?
As the conversation dies down, she looks to Grub and goes, Grub, I've never seen anyone stand so quiet or so still. You've done a very good job.
It's still standing still.
Grub,
Please tell my friend that he can move.
you can move?
Oh, finally! Jeez! Oh, jeez! It took so long. Ah!
I'm so sorry. You just did such a good job. I was impressed, and you kept doing such a good job.
Grub, real good gobbo.
She reaches over to a small bag on the other side of the table from her and pulls out a little bit of beef jerky and hands it to Grub.
Ah, trick or treat! Runs off with it, eating.
Are we able to get arrows at this town?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
fill up on arrows.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Let's do it. You guys can head out through the woods. Let's start with... Let's start with Ziz.
Can we
Why don't
position
you roll
ourselves? Like how we're walking? I want to be in the back.
me? You want to be in the back? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just assuming you're gonna ambush us in some way, so I'm just preparing. I'm starting to get to know.
Yeah, it's very good. I appreciate that. These are the little details that make huge differences in the game.
Wait, what details?
And in general, Grub is leading, right? Because he has the best perception.
What?
Have fun being in the front.
Grub, your eyes are very good, so I believe you should be the front scout.
Hey, Monk. Okay, Monk, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're 2 gobbos, and they fighting a salamander. One gobbo yells to other, "Oi, this lizard too hot. How I stop all the hot attacks?" And the other gobbo says, "Stupid gobbo, just turn up your AC."
You have people making these up for you?
I write them when I'm not saying anything.
You're fucking gold. Take some inspiration, buddy. I love your
Thanks,
jokes. Keep them coming.
That one was actually the best one yet.
Well, I had a really long time because I was fucking quiet for 10 minutes.
All right. So Grub is in front. Ziz is in back. Who's in the second and who's in third?
I'd be second.
All right.
I'll be third. I'll even talk to Eidolon and say, my friend, I believe that you are more valuable in the center where you will be less likely to be hurt if you want me to guard the back.
That is a good idea. Then nobody will take me from behind.
I will make sure to watch your back. Watch your back. So I'll take Eidolon's last position, push him to third.
All right. Grub, you're in the front. Roll me a 1d20 for your first day of travel.
You got it, boss. Ow. Wait.
/r space 1d20. Enter.
Question mark.
All right. You travel for a day through the jungle. And as you begin to set up camp that first night, Grub, you can hear in the distance the buzzing sound, the buzzing of mosquitoes, but not your ordinary annoying little mosquitoes. We're talking giant blood-sucking mosquitoes We're talking mosquitoes the size of small dogs, not Chihuahua small dogs, but you know, a border collie sized mosquito. You can hear them.
Hey,
For you.
Grub hears something that like buzzy buzz, but it kind of different from what is normal buzz in Grub head.
Can I see them?
Yeah, he's alerted you to their presence, and as you stop your setting up of camp and
I
looking
think we
for
better
spot,
build a real big hole.
I was
you
gonna
start-
say, does this recently look like something? I know that mold earth doesn't have a damage roll, but what would happen if I dropped like a cube of earth on some mosquitoes?
I don't think mold earth would put earth in the air. I think if you read it, the earth will run along the ground. Unfortunately.
All right,
Buddy.
I tried.
You mean we can't use holes to solve all of our problems? I admire the question.
You've just got to be more creative. You can't make a hole in the air.
Okay.
Well, fireball's kind of a hole in the air.
Mm.
No. So with Grub's alert, you guys can position yourselves and get yourselves ready for the approach of these large blood-sucking mosquitoes, if you so desire. So here is a map. They are coming from the northeast side of the map, across this little bog. A whole bunch of these bloodsuckers.
Also, I looked up a list of these wild surges, and they're not as bad as people say. There's only 2 bad ones.
Grub runs towards the danger.
No, this is memeing.
Okay.
What way is northeast?
Top right.
Oh shit.
Grub runs as soon as he hears the mosquitoes. Does anyone else want to do anything else to prep?
I mean, I'll ready an attack if they're like flying like 20 billion miles an hour at us or some weird shit.
I'll ready an acid splash.
Grub is going to transform into a giant Todd
All right.
and submerge in the bog.
Before the mosquitoes hit, the giant toad appears.
And submerge in the bog.
Go ahead and roll me 60, 10 plus 6 for your HP, Grub.
Because what do toads eat, Koibu?
Smaller toads.
Good enough.
Little
for me.
lizards.
1d6 plus
Ducks.
10?
66 plus 6. Or 60, 10 plus 6.
Got it. Is that right?
Yes.
Is it?
You should average 33 and 6, so you are doing well above. 39 should be your average, so you're 4 points above.
Roger that.
Okay. I guess this is the formation that you guys are going to be in when we roll for initiative. Grub, why don't you roll for initiative for the party, and we will have one of the mosquitoes roll for their party.
Oh, baby.
All right. Giant mosquitoes come first. Grub is properly submerged in the bog, and so these suckers will all fly into this range. But
Can
you
I-
have some readied attacks.
Yeah,
So you-
actually, I've changed. I fucked up. Ready to dodge, not an attack.
Okay, you are dodging.
Yeah, sorry.
Eidolon, you have an acid splash ready.
I do.
Go ahead and
I
cast
hit
it
the
for
2
me.
closest ones. Yeah, it's a bit slow on this laptop. There you go.
Acid splash, 5 feet of each other. So you can hit these 2, which are adjacent to one another. The rest of them are out of range, or not adjacent.
I'll hit those 2 then.
Okay, DC 14 dexterity save. The first one will pass, and the second one will fail and take 3 points of acid damage, which will outright kill it, and it dies. Burned to death.
For this one in front of me, can I take an attack at it?
On your turn, but you are dodging right now.
Yeah, I am.
So-
Because there's no reason for me to ready an attack, because I think Polearm Master means that I'm allowed to
Perfect.
take an attack anyway.
And
Yeah.
go ahead and take an attack. You're also the frontmost character. You will hit, and you will kill a mosquito. They drop like flies. The 4 of them will all, well, these 2 will try and land on you. These 2 will go past. One towards Zai, who we will attack first with I think we are a 2-punch creature here. We will bite you. The 21 to hit, Zai.
Ouch.
Yeah. Is that going to hit you?
Yeah, AC 18.
All right. You will take 6 piercing damage as the mosquito lands on you and puts this large straw-like sucker straight into your neck. While attached, the mosquito can automatically seize on any blood roll attacks. We don't need to worry about that. Okay. And that is that one. Against Eidolon, we have another mosquito that comes to bite you.
No, don't
It's
attack me.
a natural one. It
Nice.
kind of hovers around you and decides that, you know what? You've got the wrong blood type, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quatso eyes out.
It just sort of buzzes and fucks off and goes somewhere else. It changes targets to Vaughn, but we'll get
Yeah.
to attack next round. The other 2 will attack Vaughn with a 20 and a 22 to hit. These are killer mosquitoes.
Both hit.
Yeah. And you will take 15 damage from the first one.
Wow.
Maximum damage as the mosquito skewers you right in the throat, and blood just starts squirting out. More than it's drinking, it's just like spraying everywhere. The other one lands on your other side and goes for an exposed part underneath your arm for 14 damage.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck,
Prickling a fucking
Koibu?
artery. Holy
Yeah, that would've
shit!
killed me.
On
They rolled a 6, a 6, a 6, and a 5. So 3 max rolls, and then 1 second max roll. Nice.
Ow. Yeah, that is a lot of damage, and there's blood leaking out of you in every direction. But it's now the party's turn.
I acid splash 2 of them.
All right. DC 14 dexterity
Aren't
save.
they dead regardless?
First one will pass for 0 damage.
Oh.
The first one will pass, the second one will fail, and that one will die. The acid burns it away, and it completely crumbles.
The giant Todd reveals itself from the swamp, looming up above, behind Vaughn, and the big tongue rolls out, flap, and attacks. How do I attack?
Click the actions at the top left corner when you're clicking on your toad,
The
and
toad
then you
does
should
not-
see bite.
respond. The toad does not respond.
When you click on toad, there's not a list of things in the upper left-hand corner, initiative,
It
actions,
says,
amphibious,
actions. Wait, it just says actions, amphibious, standing lead.
Yeah, so click on actions, and then in the chat you'll see 2 buttons
What?
pop up: a bite and a swallow. That'll list all of your actions. There you go. 9 is a miss.
Advantage, 100% advantage.
Oh
One,
yes, you are flanking.
yes.
Totally. There you go. You get him, and you fucking eat the mosquito. He's gone. Wow. Okay. Next
Does that
player.
mean he doesn't need to eat rations?
Ribbit, ribbit.
Well, we've seen what happens when he transforms out of a frog, right?
Sure, I'll take a go.
Gross.
So I'm gonna definitely move over here and strike the mosquito in between us with a quarterstaff.
Alrighty.
7.
18 will hit. 7 damage will kill it.
And then I move over to the opposite side of this one, and then I punch it. Let's see, unarmed strike. 12?
12 is shy. The mosquito, while it is large, is sort of haphazard with its buzzing, and it was on him and sucking on him. Actually, if it's on him, he might not actually get his dex to his AC. Yeah, I think if it's attached onto him and drinking his blood, his AC is actually going to just be a flat 10. So you will hit him.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's not going to get AC while he's mounted on a person.
I punch it with for 8.
8 damage will slay the mosquito, leaving just this one that got distracted and ended up behind the toad token, so we didn't see it and it didn't get a turn last round. Vaughn.
Is that a live mosquito out there, or is this like a bug? That thing out there?
It's a bug, yes.
And both. Okay. I'd like to move here, I guess, and then I'll just take a swing at it with my halberd.
Go for it.
18
You
to hit.
hit it and you slay it. In due time, the mosquitoes are easily dispatched. Not before doing some serious damage. Vaughn's just got like blood spurting out of him all over the place. But he'll live.
Wow, Vaughn, your blood must be really sweet. They really liked you.
I guess so. I was never a big fan of these mosquitoes.
Yes, they are quite the terror of the swamps.
Do we get a short rest that night?
Yeah, you can rest that night with no further problems and proceed the next day towards the mountains. Eidolon, roll me a 1d20.
Okay. There. 15.
15. All right. You guys will arrive at the clearing by the dragon's lair where you see the mountain giants. And why don't we deal with all of that on the other side of our handy dandy little break?
Okay.
All right.
Just for the record, I used my second win and then I rolled 2 hit dice. And now I have 3 because we regained 1. I should be at full HP. Okay.
Well done.
Thank you. All right, we will be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Great. Fantastic. Such a good
Ready to
question.
go
Always gets the best answers. All right. Let's do this. You arrive at the clearing. You look out, and on the other side, you see the giants. They're both still there. They're not throwing rocks back and forth anymore. Instead, it looks like they are building something. They have knocked down some of the trees that were in this area before and have dragged them to the backside of their lair. Let me just get your tokens on the mappy map. And we will be away. Right. So here you are at Anthrax's lair. Here they are. And the giants are back up in this direction. They seem to have gathered some logs and some trees, and they are all being dragged back in this corner.
Can we see from back here, like, what it looks like they might be building?
Right now, there's not a structure. There's just a growing collection of trees lying down next to each other in rows, like one might stack lumber or a pre-processed lumber.
Well, what do we think they're up to, guys?
That's weird. Maybe they're, I don't know, trading?
Well, the real question is, are they working at their own, or is somebody commanding them to work?
Maybe they building big house, grub-like house.
I think we stay and observe. They literally like set up. Like not everybody just stare and look at them. They have just, I don't know, each take one direction. We'll just observe, see if anyone's coming, see what they're doing. They really like observant.
How long do you want to observe for if all they're doing is moving trees?
At least 4 hours.
4 hours? I mean, 4 hours?
Well, you don't get that long to observe because maybe 10 minutes after you arrive, one of the giants starts to head in your direction.
We hide.
Yeah, can we like take a cover behind like a tree or whatever? So
Absolutely.
we're like near the
There's
ground.
a nice big jungle right over there.
Take a
This
moment
also-
and let the party know. Isn't this exactly what we want? Shouldn't we attack now?
If he comes close enough, we'll jump him.
Okay.
This one starts coming down this path in the direction that you guys are. We'll just say you're just off screen inside the jungle, and this guy is coming down this path in your direction.
Does he step by us?
Oh yeah, he's gonna walk right past you.
All right, I would like to take an attack.
Before that, we will need to see if he notices you. So I need everyone's stealth check right now, and you need to beat his passive perception of 12.
Wait!
Can,
Don't
wait,
roll. Who's rolling? Okay, hold on
Wait.
now. Hold on. Hold
Can
on.
we
Hold on.
take that at advantage?
Why, Devin?
Why?
Because we're in a fucking forest and it's a giant.
Okay, so here's my argument for advantage. When you make a stealth check,
I just made one.
generally, okay, you're making a stealth check like when you're moving and somebody else is stationary trying to see what's going on. So for instance, if there was a stationary guard and I was sneaking past him, I would make a stealth check normally, not a disadvantage, right? In this case, we are stationary, he's the one moving. I think that should be a stealth check at advantage. If we're not moving at all, that should be a highly preferred state of stealthiness rather than...
Yeah, it should
If
be
you
the
had
opposite.
time to prep your stealth, abso-fucking-lutely. So the question is, did you have sufficient time, or were you like, shit, we gotta hide as he's coming, and jumped into the hiding?
It should be the opposite. We should roll a perception to see if we notice him.
What?
I'm just fucking around. Sorry. He takes another drink of his beer.
You had me going.
Well, how long?
So-
Wait. Well, actually,
You argue to me that you had enough time to see him coming. 'Cause
you
I
said
saw
that it was
got-
some number of minutes before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said he came your way, and you guys were like, quick, hide! And
Well,
that
okay,
was
but when we
he
said quick-
was 130 feet out from you.
Mm-hmm.
At most 200 feet. He can cover
That's a
200
lot of
feet.
time.
So
in
no, wait. The question
12
is,
seconds.
this guy's just moving at normal pace. He's not fucking gunning it. He's not like, "Whoa," or is he? Is he just running full speed?
He goes 80 feet every 6 seconds. Because he's a fucking giant.
I
Then
thought.
he got-
Wait. Isn't that max
Yeah.
speed? Isn't that like combat? Like you're in combat, you're moving as fast as you can.
Yeah,
That
he's
is him
fully-
taking 2 movement, and then his action as a movement each round. Yeah.
Why is he dashing though? Why is he taking a full movement?
That's a great question. You should
If
ask
he's
the
doing
giant
that,
why
he's
he's moving so
definitely
quickly.
not
Oh no!
I-
Well, that's fine. If he's taking a dash and he's going full movement, then he's even less perceptive.
Oh, someone should have been a lawyer in their real life.
Destiny's an internet lawyer, dude. He
Yeah.
basically is a lawyer.
I only see 2 outcomes here. Either 1, he should be moving at half speed because he's not taking a dash, in which case we did have enough time to hide ourselves. Or 2, he is full on dashing, in which case he's not as perceptive of surrounding, and we should get the stealth at advantage. Those are
He
the
is
only.
dashing, so I'll give you your stealth at advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
Amen, brothers.
I disagree with the premise of the first one, but he is dashing, so you can go ahead and.
Sure. I mean, we already won, but I'll give Steven assistance anyways and say that, I mean, when we're observing, it should be assumed we're stealthing. Shouldn't it?
I mean, stealth has variety. If you're observing, you might be in a position where you want the ability to see them more than the ability not to be seen.
Okay, that's fair. We should have stated more then.
I
Yeah.
need to get Destiny like a gavel so it can be like, I object, Your Honor.
Hey, I don't even do most of the rule layering here, okay? Chill.
All right, you guys all beat his 12 of passive perception, and the giant will walk right into you guys, right into your little arrangement. I'm going to bring up a different map because I don't want to be us fighting off of the map.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we trigger the hole.
Okay, let us bring a new battle map.
Who would have thought in 2019 that arguing with nerds gives a fucking skill, dude? A full-time profession.
Dude, my mom used to hang this Far Side comic on our refrigerator. It was the one where it's like the kids playing video games, and the parents had these thought bubbles of like 25,000 hours of Mario needed as like a taunt to me for playing games all my life. Not
And
anymore.
now look at you.
Tables have turned.
Take that, mom.
Take that, mom.
I play D&D for a living now.
All right, where the fuck did this go? Not small lair, winding jungle. Here we go, winding trail. So let's put you guys here on this map. Can you see? So the giant is coming from the top side of the map. You would have run somewhat into the jungle to hide.
Mhm.
So why don't I give you 15 seconds to move your characters into positions, and then we'll start it from there. So go.
Wait. I just need to be aware of like how tall this coverage is. Okay,
It's
well, I
all
guess
pretty good.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I would be right here.
Okay, wait. Koibu, I have a question.
5 seconds.
I have
Put
a
yourself in
question.
cover.
I did. I
Okay,
have a question.
All right, everyone stay where you are.
I have a non-troll question.
Yeah.
If Grub transforms into a giant octopus, jumps off the tree, flies into the giant's face, and does a restraining action, is everything I just said cool by you?
I think it's fucking awesome, dude, and you should totally try it and see if it works. All right. It is evening. You are here. You guys have moved into your hidey holes. And I believe you guys get a surprise round on him. So go ahead, take all your actions, and then we will roll for initiative.
Can I magic missile his eye?
Can you move him down a little bit more? So that
Sure.
also keep in mind that anything you lawyer for the enemy could potentially hurt us in the future. So when you ask for a certain called action, so like if we say, can we magic missile his eye and like take his eye out, theoretically somebody could walk in and just magic missile and make all of us
Yeah,
blind.
we don't. Yeah, that would be bad. I would just have the next goblins that you encounter just magic missile all of your eyes. It'd be terrible.
Aw.
It's not a fun game.
Okay.
Here we go. The party closes the gaps. You got enough movement to do that. You've got enough movement to do that. Take your actions, everybody.
Magic missile.
Roll it.
Well, wait. Let me go first. Let me just do my things first, just to see what's gonna happen this fight. Okay, so I will take a hit with my halberd at advantage.
Yes, because Zai is flanking you. Thank God for group initiative. You crit giant.
Oh my God. I was supposed to declare great weapon fighting before the hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so that hit is at advantage. I'm going to throw on a I'm gonna throw on my disarm thing. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. Oh God, I'm so bad. Okay, disarming attack is gonna add.
You gotta remember we talked about disarming attack needs to be from the front, and you are most clearly behind him right here. We discussed that.
We did. I thought you meant for me. I thought you meant for me to pick his weapon up. I need to be in front of him.
No. To disarm him, you would need to be attacking him from an area where you would get to his weapon. Since he's so big.
Oh, okay.
Front.
Okay, we're gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you
that's
can still
fine
roll
with me.
damage.
We coordinated this plan, so how about Destiny is like 2 steps up and I'm
Or
2
even like
steps
I could just move here and you can move up. We have time to do that. We can do that. I can use my movement, 20 movement. Right?
No, you guys were in your places when you started making your rolls. We'll live with it this way.
Oh, okay,
We're gonna live
Koibs.
this way.
All right, well in that case, this is my damage for that hit.
Excellent. Minus 13.
I'm gonna take a swing with the butt of my halberd. 21 to hit.
Fantastic.
That's 7.
7 points of damage.
And then can I use a trip attack?
Yes.
Okay. I think that just.
Wait, does trip attack need to be large or smaller? Because these are.
I think he can't be huge. Are they huge?
Yeah, they are huge.
Okay, that's fine. I can just use a trip attack to add damage to my hit.
How
Perfect.
much food would we need for Vaughn to become huge?
How much?
For what?
Don't worry.
For him to become huge?
Yeah, how much food?
A lot, man. You should talk to Grub. He's been wondering that same question. For reference, something that is 1 square is medium, something that is 4 squares is large, something that is 9 squares is huge, broadly speaking. Yeah, so you should be able to tell at a glance. That is Vaughn's turn.
Okay. Grub?
Zai.
Well, hold on. So you added my damage to it, right?
Yep.
You got all of my damage? It was 13 plus 7 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay, I would like to blow through my action surge as well and take 1 more attack.
Go for it.
At advantage should be 22, 12
To
to
hit.
Yep.
12 damage.
And then I'm also gonna throw 1 more trip attack because why not?
Great.
4 more damage.
4 more damage. The giant has taken 38 points of damage this round.
Okay.
Magic missile.
Wait.
Matt, someone go. Everyone roll your things together.
Grub flies off the tree, turns into a giant octopus, and goes for a grapple on the giant.
All right. You want to leap from the tree to the giant and turn into an octopus midair.
Yes.
Right? Excellent. I fucking love this plan. It's so good. The only question is, can you reach him? Does an octopus have reach attack with any of its weapons?
Yes, it's a 15-foot reach.
Holy, okay, then we have no questions whatsoever.
Yeah.
You can just do this thing.
Hell yeah. All right, so the
so
octopus is 8d10 plus 8 HP.
That is correct.
8d10 plus 8?
For
Plus-
octopus HP, yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And the Attack on Titan music plays in the background.
Let me-
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. The tentacles come out, and I don't know how to attack.
Click away from the token and then click back to it, and you will see an actions button in the upper left corner.
You haven't given me the token.
Ah, ha ha ha! I've got you there. You are Grub. Grub is Grub.
Grub is grub.
There you go. Now you should be able to do it all.
Yes. Okay. Actions. Tentacles. Advantage not even needed.
You hit the giant with your tentacles and grapple the giant with your tentacles.
Yeah.
Give me some of that damage. That sweet,
Oh, there's
sweet
damage
octopusy
too?
damage.
Hell yeah.
9. All right. You wrap your tentacles around his arm and his shoulder and begin to squeeze constricting the giant and causing him suffering and pain. Zai and Eidolon.
Magic missile.
But bam! 10 points of damage as 3 small darts strike the giant all over his chest, head, and shoulders. Last but not least is Zai.
Take the chance to unleash a flurry of blows. So here's a quarterstaff attack and 2 follow-up punches. All at advantage.
23, 22, 13, all hits.
Nice. 8, 7, 8.
16 and 7 is 23?
Yep.
All right. The giant is grievously wounded by this surprise attack. He calls out in shock and surprise in his low giant voice. And we roll initiative. He rolls a fucking 1 on initiative. Oh, he is caught by the plants. Someone roll. Not who did it last time. Grub did. So Zai. Yeah. Ziz. Eidolon. That's the person I meant. You barely beat the giant. What you guys do? Go ahead, everybody.
I'll just take a normal attack, I guess, because this thing is almost dead.
How does he yell when he has an octopus grappling his face?
13?
13 will hit. And the other one will hit as well for 16 points of damage. The giant is nearing its death. That was an amazing surprise attack, everybody.
I'm gonna fire a crossbow.
Do it. 15 strikes home. You hit the giant in the face, piercing underneath the eye, digging into the mouth, spurting blood. The giant begins to twitch. Zai?
You want to do anything? Grub?
Grub already grubbed. Grub fucking flew into the giant and
No,
grabbed
we have another turn.
That was
Wait,
last
we
round.
haven't-
That was surprise attempt round, and now we've rolled initiative.
Wait, that's busted. What?
That's
what?
pretty good. We
Wait,
just took 8 turns in a row. Go,
Wait,
Grub.
Okay, what can Grub do when it's grappled?
You can grapple more.
On him.
Just keep tentacling him.
Okay, Grub is gonna keep tentacling.
Yeah.
More
You get
tentacles.
8 of those suckers, right?
Yeah.
Put another
like-
one on him. 16 hits. You
Yes.
roll me some damage.
Not very much damage on this guy. He's more of a utility octopus.
Okay.
As opposed to all the combat octopuses out there. Okay.
Yes.
I'll throw another flurry of blows on him since I want to finish him off. Quarterstaff,
23
unarmed
hits,
strike, unarmed
18.
strike.
22. They all hit. 7, 5, 8 is more than enough damage to bring the giant down. And as he falls, you guys can see and hear the thundering of the other giant running over here and like stops as this one falls, like puts on the brakes, kicks the dust up, and he blinks at you from 1 combat round away from you.
As soon as I see him running towards us, can I try to anticipate where he'll be coming in from and like dig out some earth to try to make him trip?
Remember that dig out the earth is only 5 feet, so it's not going to do anything, right? He'll literally just walk over it.
You can still try it anyway.
Okay.
Just because it might not work doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yeah. I
So,
wanna try to do that.
let's see.
It
That was
also makes it difficult terrain, I think.
yeah. So let's see how this works. You guys go. The giant's turn is next. The giant stops what he's doing, stares in shock and awe at what has happened, looks around for a boulder. He's within. I don't think he's within 40 feet of any boulders. So the giant heads back to the other area to pick up a new boulder. And you guys can see him on the. I'm going to bring you back to the other page. I guess we're doing 2 slightly off-centered maps here. He has moved back over to here. If you can see that.
Can't see. Oh, okay.
You might have to scroll or zoom. And he is now.
Wait, he could do all that in 1 turn? Wasn't he right next to us?
No,
This is the second one.
it's the second giant. You killed the one that was right next to you. He's dead.
What about the one that was right next to us?
You just killed him. You just grappled his face.
What about the other one that came up and looked at us?
That was from farther away.
The one that was farther away.
Yeah,
That
that one.
had 1 round of movement towards you that was 80 feet and then stopped and just walked back the way that he came to pick up a rock. The entire narration that I gave you right before you asked that question.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I
Well,
want
that's settled, Koibu.
I'm so sorry you put me in my place.
I got him.
at the moment, right?
All right, so he saw the other giant fall and die. He probably can't see you guys individually, except for maybe the giant octopus.
Okay.
But he has picked up a rock in his hands, a big giant boulder. And that is the end of the giant's turn and the beginning of your turn, party. What would you like to do?
I'm hiding.
How does a hide work?
It's
No?
fucking
I
jungle.
just
You can.
want to like stand behind a tree so he can't like throw a rock at me.
Yeah,
Okay, can you
this guy's gone. Fucking dead.
wait? Give me the other map.
No.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. I've seen Saving Private Ryan enough to know how this works. I should be able to like put my if I'm against a wall like this, there's no way he should be able to throw a boulder at me. Does that make sense? Like their trajectory. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would like to throw myself up against the wall. And I'll take a dodge action just in case this guy is literally fucking calculating the trajectory of like an arcing arrow or some shit.
NASA landing speeds. Here's what Grub's gonna do. Grub is an octopus. Octopus is gonna squeeze itself into the crevice in like a tiny octo way, and it just like becomes like, and then it just goes loop right into the rock, and it's invulnerable,
All right, so
like a
Grub
Baba the Yaga's hut.
will join you over here as well and like squeeze into some small little crevice, while Zai looks like he runs
Hurry ahead
forward.
to the other cliffside.
Okay, is your movement 40 or 50 feet?
It's 50.
50. Okay. Yeah.
DM, can you please make the sound of the octopus squeezings for my immersion? That's good. That's good. Let's do it for me. Thanks, buddy.
Wait, so this thing can move on ground? Are we? Is that?
The octopus is slow on ground. It has a move speed of 10, so you can't get that far, buddy. You can go 20 feet at most if you dash. What? About here total. Octopuses are really slow on land. They're so slow.
Okay, I'm taking the bonus action to hide and squeeze in. Then.
All right. Our enemy is over here with a 0.06 initiative.
Oh. Can I? I want to make it sound like the shit. Maybe I should run back to the corpse and make it sound like his friend is crying out for help. Because I remember
Damn.
like he just did that battle roar asking for help. So I can just repeat that, right?
Well, the giant moves on its turn, still holding the rock, and it becomes the party's turn again.
Where did the giant move?
I just moved him.
I'm gonna take my 20 feet of movement, and I think I need to spend 10 feet of movement or something to climb up that cliff, right?
Yep.
Or something like that. Okay. Yeah. So just enough to move me, I guess.
So you scramble up the cliff and go from one to the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful, I say, as people move out in the open.
I run like towards where the ogre died. The other one.
All right, you run back this way.
Can I take Okay, here's a question. Let's say that I take a dodge action and then I move and provoke an opportunity attack. How does that work?
Then the opportunity attack is at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. I'll remember that next one.
175.
Right. So I want to be close to where the giant died, but I also want to be out of direct line of sight from the north.
Well, you are. How close is close? Because right now you are 20 feet, 25 feet. Is that close enough?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to be right here where I am now. I want to be like further back where the actual giant died, so on the other map.
Well, he's only 25 feet off the. Like he's 5 feet off of this map, right? Those two maps were touching each other.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that he would have to like go past my friends, basically.
Okay.
And then I use my my actor trait thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to replicate with the horn to make it loud enough. The roar that he did when calling out for help.
Okay, now if you were normally trying to mimic the roar of a creature your size, it wouldn't be a problem. To make the sound of a giant, you need an amplifier like a horn, but that's going to make it a little bit weird. So I want you to make me a deception check to
Also,
make this work.
I would like to argue that I should get an advantage because he like his friend is in distress. That would stress me out a lot, right? So he might not be thinking like that doesn't sound exactly like my friend. Like his friend is either dead or dying, and he wants to help his friend. That's my argument.
All right, well, give me your deception check. I will incorporate what you've said into his counter, the thing that he needs to... Wisdom, his intuition in this situation. Or insight, I'm sorry.
I ate so much pizza.
Oh, he scores really well. It doesn't matter if he's got penalties or not. He rolled a
Nice.
natural 16 and a natural 18 on his die, so he definitely is not buying this shit. You can tell. You start blowing from the horn and making dying giant noises, and he doesn't even fucking blink at it. But it was a good attempt. The giant still does nothing on his turn, and it becomes the party's turn again. I guess he just creeps forward to the spot.
Can we see if the giant is holding a rock?
Yeah.
When
If
you okay, when
poke
you
your head up and over, you
Uh-huh.
can see he's got a rock in hand, readied to be thrown.
readied to be thrown. Okay. When you say he does nothing, as a DM, you don't have to announce that he's ready to attack.
Correct.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Okay. So I would obviously tell people like, be careful as you move from cover to cover. He could throw a rock. I'll take a dodge action, and then wait. Actually, I don't know how close I can get. I'll take a dodge, but I'm just kind of like moving along down here, and I'll just
Skirting the edge.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically skirting the edge. I'll stay here.
He's a hill giant, so he's very dumb.
Mhm.
I wanna to make you also want to let me do this again. Can I use my the roll twice thing, the wild mage thing, whatever it's called?
Oh, yeah.
Try again?
Sure.
Okay.
What was it that allows you to get advantage on any roll, basically? But you want to do it. You want to use it as an opportunity to.
Do it again.
All right.
Because he's
Yeah, I'll
dumb.
give you that. Give
All right.
me another deception check at advantage. Oh, that's even worse.
Can't even see what I rolled.
Yeah, no, You try it again, and this time you can hear it. You can tell this is not good enough. You're gonna have to practice your giant sounds in the future.
Oh,
These
okay.
giant sounds just aren't coming out well. Anyone else in the party have an action to take? Grub?
Grub
Octopus?
moves and Grub squeezes in again.
Okay, you can go 20 feet. Excellent. Zai gets to the edge. The giant stays where it is. The party's turn comes up again.
Okay. I will take a dodge, and I'm gonna move the 30 feet out here in the open.
All right, the giant will take his attack.
Since
as
you move it
go
in tandem,
across.
right? I want to move at the same time.
Oh,
That's fun. And move in like the same trajectory.
okay. He will target one of the two of you, which I will randomly determine. 1, 2, 3 is Trump SC. So the rock comes for you, buddy.
Right.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Punch it!
24.
20, because I was dodging, but yes, that's
Oh, you were
still good.
dodging. Right. Okay.
Punch it!
And
Yes.
you will take 22 points of damage as the rock
Punch
collides into your shoulder.
Yes, as it collides into me, I use my palm and I push into the rock as hard as possible.
Yeah!
To try to deflect it.
D10 plus Dex mod plus level. So D10 plus 4 plus.
+4 +4, so +8.
Whoa, what? Hello? Oh no. Oh no. My internet is doing the thing, isn't it? I think my stream is on, but all of my shit is not working now. It's all ogre boys. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Sorry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Empires of Arcadia. We are in the middle of combat. There is a hill giant hurling rocks at you. Zai just shattered one of them with his fist and took an incidental 4 damage from smalling debris around him as he continued his movement. Why don't we pick up where we left off? Octopus Boy.
Hello. Sorry, I'm
Not
Yeah.
Octopus Boy.
yeah. sorry.
Eidolon.
Am I in range to magic missile? It's hard for me to check because I'm on my laptop.
Well, he is. You were off screen a little bit, so he's about 150, 160 feet from you. Let's see what the range of magic missile is. 120 feet. Oh, you need to get closer.
Okay, can I move within 120 feet?
You are at 160, so you'll have to spend this entire round moving to get close enough.
Okay, and can I move so I'm behind like the hill?
Yes, you can move right up to. You're gonna have to move over to like 120 feet, so to about here.
Yep.
And I think you've got enough movement to do that, and you can cuddle up right next to the cuddle octopus.
Nice.
Okay, so I think. Wait, my screen just blocked out.
Or you might be scrolled all the way to like the top left or something, because it's dark.
No,
up there.
it just like went to black. What? Hang on, sorry, one sec.
Well, you
so
only got the one move. You got the movement.
I'm on like a
20.
random map, Koibu.
Really? Oh, are you not on our map? Here, let me
Yeah,
move you guys
something
back
is
and forth.
really weird.
Did that fix it? No, not fixed.
Sorry, I'm looking. So I'm on like a map with like a river.
How the fuck did you get to a river map?
Like there's just a single river and there's no one there.
Can you see this line on the river?
I don't see anything on the river.
You don't see anything?
Let me reload. Roll 20.
Yeah, refresh
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, hold on. So now I'm just in a black world.
What about this? Can you see these pings I'm making on the map?
I'm back to like a river map with like a lagoon, and there's nothing there.
Can you describe the river in more detail to me?
Yeah, so there's like a river with like rapids, and there's like trees and banks, and then there's a huge...
What is the direction of the river? Is it north, south, or east, west?
It goes down, and then it goes down into like this sort of kind of waterfall, and it spreads out into this big lagoon with these like green lily pads.
Okay,
What
look
are
to
you
the
looking
left.
at?
Okay, I look to the left, and I have... Dude, I'm fucked, man. I don't...
What the fuck are you looking at?
Okay, I'm gonna...
That doesn't sound like any of the maps
Dude,
that
I'm
I
gonna
have. Give me a
Gyaza this.
screenshot.
Yeah, here you go. Like, this is fucking crazy. Here you go. Look at this. Where's your...
Technical difficulties.
I'm so sorry. Here, look at this. Like, it's just like a river.
No, that's our
Oh, that's
river.
the same fucking map, dude. You're just on
you
the-
were scrolled off.
Wait,
you're
what do
just
you mean?
scrolled, that's the bottom right corner of our map, man.
Yeah, you need to
where's-
scroll to the left.
Oh, I think I know what's going on.
I don't think he
here.
has vision on his token or whatever, right?
I think
Where's-
his token is slightly out of place, and so he's got awkward vision. Hold on. Can you see now? What are you looking at?
Hang on. Yeah,
What are you
it's
doing?
it's fixed now. What happened?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Okay.
I don't know.
Jesus.
That was
All
the
right.
right map, though.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Now you're under a bit of a cliff here. You're gonna have to spend at least 5 feet of movement pulling yourself up over this ledge. Although, say you can do it at climbing speed because you are an octopus.
Okay, so if I want to move over here and then squeeze under the tree, I can do that, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna squeeze under the tree.
Excellent.
God, I'm so slow. Okay.
It's also worth noting that octopuses cannot breathe outside of water, but you can hold your breath for 1 hour. So
Okay, so we
Jesus.
should be good.
you should be good.
Yeah. All right.
All right. That is the party's turn. The hill giant's turn. The hill giant will pick up another rock and wait. It's party's
Party's turn.
turn.
Do I have to, since he's not moving, right?
That is correct.
So can I peek and then throw a magic missile where he is without directly seeing him?
Like a pro Counter-Strike player, you can peek those corners, buddy.
Okay, and I can do that without him like seeing me, basically.
Yeah, you can just get one eye around the corner and magic missile the shit out of him.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Maybe he'll come towards us. No.
it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to open my character sheet again. I hate playing on this laptop. Magic missile.
He takes 8 points of damage.
Oh wait! We have the wild.
And we get to roll on the wild surge table.
Oh no!
Everyone's game. All right, Eidolon. I need you to roll me a 1d100, and let me pull out a wild surge table for us. Unknown magics are going to take effect.
Oh no!
Wait, doesn't he have to roll to see if the magic is going to take
No,
effect?
because he used his ability, and now I just get to declare a wild surge.
Oh fuck!
He
Okay.
used his whatchamacallit. Well, that's boring. All fires within 60 feet of you are immedietely extinguished, but there are no fires, so your spell just goes off.
So the
Everything's
entire
fine.
forest sets on fire.
It's a great wild surge for Northern California right now. Can you please move over there? We really appreciate it.
I am.
Hey.
I will.
All right, that is Eidolon's turn. Zai has crept along the edge.
Did he take?
He took 8 damage, yeah. His HP bar moved a little bit. Zai, you're at the point right here where if you stand up, your head is exposed over this. So are you crawling, or are you like exposed, half exposed at this point?
Oh, I didn't realize it was there, so
Yeah,
I'll
that's what I'm asking you.
here then before that happens.
Sure, that's fine. You can get to that edge and keep your head low. You're good.
Yeah, I turn after I've gone this far and I say, "Fine, next move we can reach the giant from here."
He might like attack you guys now though, because I attacked him.
Yeah, maybe. We could still edge up though on this mountain wall. We should get a little closer, and then I can take 30 feet of movement here while still being kind of like hugging the.
Totally.
Yeah.
Do you want to go any farther? You still have your action left.
Yeah, I do. To take a dash. I can't. Yeah, right there, I guess.
That's good. Perfect. All right, now you can both poke ahead over the ridge and see that the giant is up on this ledge. It's about 10 feet up, maybe 12 or whatever. And when you climb at half speed. So you can do it, but it's going to be 20 feet of movement to climb up to get him. Hill Giant's turn. No, I'm sorry, not Hill Giant's turn. Grub's turn.
Why is it Grub's turn?
Because Grub didn't move this round.
Grub goes to. Grub's gonna go in here and squeeze under the tree.
All right, Grub
Alright.
squeezes. The Hill
The
Giant.
octopuses are so fucking slow, dude.
So slow on
He
land.
doesn't even have an idea.
This is horrible.
He stands his ground, rock out, ready to hurl it. Party's
Okay.
turn rolls around.
Okay, I want to taunt him and attempt like doing the thing I did, like mimicking his friend dying, but in a really like taunting and like insulting way, like haha, your friend died. So instead of like doing it to try to like bait him over, I want to do it to like intimidate.
Okay. So you are going to try and intimidate him and taunt him to come over here.
Well, more like to make him angry. Be like,
Right. Okay. Well, you don't speak giant, so how?
No.
What are you gonna do since you
So
don't speak his language? To
what I'm
do
gonna
this?
do-
Like a
what I'm gonna do is do the exact same thing that the only line I've heard, right? His friend calling out for help. I'm gonna do that and try to make it as mocking as possible. I'm gonna laugh.
oh.
Your friend died.
Oh, I see. All right, go ahead and make me an intimidation roll, which you have very good. 12 is probably not going to cut it, but let me roll his roll here. Yeah, you mock the giant, and the giant has no problem with you mocking him. He's ready. He's got his rock and his arm, and he's ready to throw.
How would you feel about me? Wait, how often? Oh, how would you feel about me doing the wild surge thing for advantage? Because I know you want wild surges.
I do. I just wish you would declare that before you
Okay,
rolled
yeah,
instead of after you rolled.
Okay.
I will give you a new single roll if you want, but you can't take
Okay.
that 23.
Okay. A new single
right.
roll for a wild
Go for
surge.
it. Yeah. First number on the left.
Oh!
19. There you go. You pissed the shit out of him, and he will use his readied reaction to hurl the rock at you. Now, you've got some good cover because you're hiding behind this stuff. You've got really good cover.
Monk W.
Yeah.
So we'll give you 75% cover behind this. Let me just look up the penalty he gets, and then he'll throw his rock at you. Not a great target, but it might work. Cover. Here we go. 3/4 cover is a +5 to your AC or -5 to his attack. In this situation, we'll call it a -5 to his attack. So whatever this rolls, -5. 26 -5 is a 21.
Oh.
The rock hits you
Oh no!
for 26 points of damage.
God.
It
no.
shatters right on you, right at the front, covering you with like small bits of debris. You get lacerations all over your face. A large chunk hits you in the shoulder. You tumble back down. A few other large segments end up landing on you. You've got like small fractures in your leg.
Say 26.
26.
Wasn't he under full cover?
No, he was behind 3/4 cover when he was poking his head out and taunting him.
So what are the stats on that?
+5 to AC and dex saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But the giant rolled a natural 18 plus
Yeah.
8 to hit. What are you gonna do, right?
God damn. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna
Yeah.
get hit by a giant fucking boulder, I guess.
Yeah, you are. But that is the giant's readied action on this round, so the rest of the party gets to move.
Get him!
Are we all at the beginning of our turn then? Is that?
Yeah, start of the round.
I don't think I can clear that much space to do anything.
Yeah, what are you gonna do then?
And I still haven't, like, that was just a bonus action, right? Or
What do you want to do? I'll say you can use your movement still, no problem.
oh, okay. I want
But
to
I feel
hide
like-
fully behind cover.
Okay, yeah, you can totally hide fully behind cover.
I'm chilling.
All right, the octopus has moved up a little bit farther. Okay.
Well, we cannot let Eidolon's sacrifice be in vain, can we? I can make it up there.
All right,
It'll
go for
be-
it. And then I'll dash, I guess as far as I can go is about right here, if I take a dash action.
Yep. Okay. You run as fast as your legs will carry you.
Okay, I use a dash action and I clamber up the wall there. Assuming it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, its climbing will take half move to get there, or half speed to climb.
That's fine. All right, with a dash I go 100 feet, so that's fine for me.
The
I'll
monk is as fast as lightning, scrambles behind the giant before the giant can even pick up his next rock.
Yes, and then I will patient defense.
All right, taking a dodge. The hill giant's turn comes around. Oh, hill giant friend. He will multi-attack you, but he does so at disadvantage. So he takes his great club and he swings it once to you from the left. 12 to hit. And he turns around and swings it to the right. 24 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, the giant cracks you with his great club for 18 points of bludgeoning damage, Zai.
Ouch, okay.
And that is the end of the hill giant's turn. He's now facing Zai. Party's turn rolls around.
God dang.
Gets 2 of those per round.
How far up is this cliff here?
Um,
This cliff? How far up is this?
That's a 10-foot high cliff.
Okay, so like so if I'm 5 foot high and I move here, do I get to swing at advantage? Like I have a halberd.
I wouldn't say advantage. I would say you can reach his legs from there, but I wouldn't call it advantage.
Okay, wait, why not?
I'm not sure if the flanking rules should apply when you are like 10 feet below him and you can barely threaten his ankles and you can't see Zai to coordinate with him. I feel like the lack of sight to him and the awkward angle.
Okay.
If anything, it might give you disadvantage on the attack. It feels like an awkward
It would,
area.
okay, sure. Okay. Well, like it's all of our turns,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah, I'll let Vaughn know. Climb up. I'll get on
Yeah.
this other side.
I move here, he moves here. Now we have flank, right?
Perfect, yeah. And that's another 10 feet to climb, so you can get up there without problem. You guys are flanking him.
Okay. I am going to... Oop, I gotta open my character sheet shit again. Okay. I am going to take a swing.
Be there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to declare my Great Weapon Fighting. No.
Okay.
Wait, is that the right one? No, Great Weapon Master. I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
Okay.
-5 to hit,
Minus
plus 10 to damage.
5 to hit, plus 10 to damage. I'm going to
Got
take a
advantage?
swing with my halberd. So
That
that would
becomes
be a...
7. That is a miss.
Wait. Hold on. It's down to 7. Did we know the AC of this creature?
13. You hit on the 13.
We hit on a 13?
Sure, sir.
Okay, so if I toss a precision die here, I need to roll a 5 or higher for this to connect. Okay. I want... Trump, do you believe in me? Can you just say you believe?
I mean, you gotta.
Fuck you, Trump. You're horrible. Okay. Then I completely whiff this attack.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and declare another great weapon fighting, or I'm sorry, great weapon master, and I'll try to swing at the butt of my halberd. So it's -5 to hit.
All right.
At
you
advantage.
roll the halberd round.
Oof.
Whap him. That becomes a 14. Are you happy with that roll?
Wait, what did we say his AC was, team?
13.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that
I
roll.
don't know how you know that.
I don't either, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it, Koibu!
14's a hit.
Okay, so it's 6 damage plus 10?
Yep.
Okay, I would like
16.
to use my I would like to use a superiority die to attempt to disarm the creature.
Oh yeah, that's good enough to disarm him. You're on the right arm side.
Yep.
So
that's
another
7 damage
to
added.
him. And he needs to pass a strength saving throw,
It's like
13 or
DC
higher.
13, so he's got to roll pretty bad, I think.
Oh!
Oh.
And then I use my 1 free object interaction to pick up his club.
All right. So you now have your halberd in one hand and his club in the other.
Good.
Both of these for you are two-handed weapons. You can fight with neither of them, but you can hold on to both of them and possess them.
Sure, I will possess them.
Zai.
Okay. Excellent tactics, student. I say as I strike out with my quarterstaff on him. That's a
19 will hit.
5, and then I will punch him in succession for 8.
Ooh, fantastic bludgeoning damage. Where are you hitting him here? Talk to me about your locations.
Well, I want to bring him to his knees, so I'm hitting his kneecap.
Ooh, the inside of the knee is actually a very uncomfortable area to be struck. The giant wavers. Octopus has crawled, it looks like.
Yeah.
All right, Octopus is getting there eventually. Eidolon, almost
Magic
fucking
again.
dead.
Magic missile. Can I peek at magic missile and then move back again?
You brave bastard. You peek out one more time and magic missile him for 9
Also-
points of damage. You can
You know
also
what
see
to
his
do.
back is turned too.
Do I D100?
Actually, first off, roll me a 1d20 because there's always a chance that you wild surge.
No, but you already have a wild surge.
Yeah, but I want to see if you acquire wild surge naturally before I enforce
okay, I see.
fancy wild surges, which we're doing right now. Go ahead and give me another d100 for your wild surge. 31. Come on.
Oh my god, this is playing with fire.
Come on.
Content.
Spell effect rebounds on caster.
Oh!
Wait, hold that text up, Koibu. I don't believe that. Really? Never mind. I believe you, Koibu. Never mind.
Would I lie?
No,
Would
don't
I
believe
lie to you people? There's so many easy ways to do this.
Wait, are you serious?
Spell effects rebound on caster, which I think it means hits him and then turns around and hits you too. So roll me 3d4 plus 3 damage that you deal to yourself. And you knock yourself out, Mr. 2 HP. Granted, that's a 1 in 100 chance of getting that spell effect. If we use this table, which we are, for now. We'll use other tables later. So you knock yourself out and are bleeding to death.
Oh my god.
You are unconscious and
Brutal.
dying. God, I love this game. All right, monster's turn. The hill giant has lost his club. What is a hill giant to do without a club?
I mean, I would argue that he would turn around and see me holding it, and he would probably either try to take his club back or punch me. That would be my guess.
Yeah, I think both of those are very reasonable things. But what is more reasonable in this situation is the hill giant is going to attempt to wield Zai as a weapon and bash Zai into a cliff wall using himself. So Zai, I need you to make me an opposed either athletics or acrobatics check against his athletics check to grapple you.
Sure.
So beat a 7. Oh, God, I wish he had advantage.
25.
Oh, that almost worked out so well.
Damn.
He goes to grab you, Zai, and you are, despite your advanced age, just too nimble for him. and he can't quite grab the little monk that just keeps moving. And he reaches all around to get you and can't get a hold of you. Party's turn.
All right.
Okay, so Eidolon is dying, right?
Eidolon is bleeding to death.
Like death saving throws?
Yes.
Death saving throw right now.
Fuck. Okay, so Grub is gonna transform back to Grub. Move 5 feet, and this is important. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff in this round, okay? So Grub is transforming back to Grub. Is that a full action to transport back? Yeah, I think it's not. So Grub's gonna move 5 feet this way, and then from 60 feet cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
Oh. Well, okay, he was peeking around a corner when he cast that spell. Give me a perception check to get eyes on him in the jungle when he was peeking
it's 20
a corner.
passive.
I'm asking for an active perception check here.
Okay, but
spot
him.
Also, just as like a
adds
PSA,
drama.
in Path of Exile, I'm like known for killing myself to reflect.
Wasn't that the only way you die at high, or one of the biggest ways you die at high level in PoE is to dumbass reflect shit?
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, Grub, from your height and your angle, he is not visible. Although you did see the magic missile return back, and Eidolon go, Eidolon!
So Grub is higher than he is, and also has. So why are we taking lower active than my passive perception? Like I can see all the time at 20. So why are we taking a 10?
Let's double check how passive works here. What is the ability that you have that gives you 20 passive perception? Because it's not default, right? You've got observant.
Yeah.
You have +5 bonus to your passive wisdom and intelligence saving
checks.
throws. Right. So I'm asking for a non-passive check here. I'm asking for an active check instead of a passive check.
Right. But if a person could see that way all the time, then that would be the minimum to which they could see.
Yes and no. Like I semi-agree with your premise, and I think there are situations where there are calls for active that may be below the passive score. And
if I can passively lift 200 pounds and then I bench press something, and then somebody's like, bench press this, and I bench press 25 pounds.
So this is the analogy: is if you can bench 200 pounds, then you can bench 200 pounds. But all of a sudden, lift 200 pounds above your head while you're like running through the jungle in the middle of a combat situation. You don't have the like ideal circumstances in which to do this. You're in a high stress intensity situation where you need to get eyes on this guy right fucking now, and he's in a really difficult spot. And if you were casually strolling through the jungle, you could probably easily spot him. And if you were to walk forward towards him and get a better angle, you could probably easily spot him. But what we're deciding with the perception check here is there a viable angle between the two of you?
Would you give me the ability to use, if I use all of my movement to move here, can I see if I can find him again?
Yeah, if you want to move
it uses
closer
all my
down.
movement, and then I can't join the fight. So it's a huge cost for me to do this.
I'll throw you. I'm going to throw... Like, I don't usually agree with Devin, but in this case, it does depend on how you
usually
treat passive perception. Some people rule that passive perception is basically the worst that you can ever roll.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and I wildly disagree with that interpretation.
Okay.
I think that's the most boring way to interpret that rule. So the issue is that he was trying to peek the giant. He was in a position where he wanted to not be seen by the giant, and then he fell back and fell even lower to the ground than he was before. So I'm thinking that he's hiding back behind this thing, and there's no angle on him at all.
So even if I move here with my full movement and then save my bonus action, do I get another perception check to check him here?
If you can use your full movement would bring you to this square, right?
Yeah, at least, because it could be 60 feet, yeah.
No, because you're does Goblin have 30 feet of movement? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking a dwarf or something. So from here, I would say you have view on Eidolon for sure.
Okay.
So we'll say you made your check, can't see him, you got to run all the way, and by the time you get to here, you can spot him.
Yikes, Eidolon. Okay, I hope that 2 people can solo a giant. We're going to do that, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on Eidolon.
Did you bonus action? No, you action dashed bonus action Healing Word? Is Healing Word a bonus action?
Yeah, Healing Word's a bonus action.
Okay.
Also a spell slot, but here we go. Yeah. All right, so Healing Word, casting level 1.
Boom. He's at 4 HP, and he can act. Next round.
Okay, don't fuck that up, Zizaran.
All right.
Okay.
Back on the giant side of things.
Our turn? Can I fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. I'm gonna declare. What?
So what are you gonna do with your? You can't fight and hold both.
I'm gonna
weapons at the
toss
same
it down
time.
the cliff, right next to me.
Chuck the giant's club down to the bottom of the cliff.
Yep. And then I'm not gonna declare anything. Actually, I'm just gonna take a swing with my halberd at advantage.
Go for it.
21.
Hit.
That's gonna be 10 damage. And
10
then
damage.
I'm gonna declare my great weapon bullshit on the halberd on the butt swing. So I'm gonna do my butt at advantage -5.
Mm-hmm.
So 13 to hit. What?
Are you happy with that?
I have no
roll?
more die left, so.
Okay, that's a hit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fuck you. And then that's gonna be 16 damage, so 26.
Boom.
And then that's all I got.
Since we move simultaneously, I'll amend what Vaughn did to be cooler. So first, I'm going to do my attack with the quarterstaff and unarmed strike as well. 14 good?
14 is good.
Okay, then I'll hop off this cliff and then say, throw it over here. Then I'll catch it and then I'll start dragging it off.
You drag the giant's club away. He cannot take an opportunity attack against you because he does not have a weapon in his hand.
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
And since I'm up again
well,
this
that's
turn, I get to magic missile, right?
You already made a saving throw this turn, which was your action for this turn.
You've
If
done
you had-
enough this turn, Zizaran.
If you had waited until after he had healed you, you would have been good to go, but you did it at the start. All right. Giant's turn. The club is being dragged away, so the giant is just going to try and grab you there, Vaughn. So give me an opposed acrobatics or athletics check against this roll, a 20.
You mean a 17? And I rolled 20.
Oh,
Get
you
him
rolled
outta
a
here.
20.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck. All right.
That's right.
He goes to grab you.
Get away
and
from
you
me, silly
bat
giant.
his hand away with a fucking pole arm, back and forth. All right. Party's turn.
I have nothing but an attack.
Wait, I'm gonna scramble back up the cliff to the same spot. All right, go for it.
Movement to do this shit, you fast little bugger.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a norm. I'm gonna do a great No, I'll do a normal hit with my halberd. No, I'll do a great weapon master. Make it go big or go home. Okay, so advantage -5. Okay, so 19 is a hit.
Yep.
And then my halberd. Oh, I didn't even declare, but I missed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so
Yep.
I'll do 9 plus 10 damage is 19 damage.
So much damage.
Okay, and then that's my turn.
There's my quarterstaff and unarmed strikes hits.
That will do it. You guys wreck the giant.
Okay, can I just have for the record here? Before we did this fight, CR 52, CR 69, CR 420, blah, blah, blah. I would just like to point out that we killed 2 hill giants when one person was a useless octopus for the whole fucking fight, and the other guy literally killed himself, okay?
First of all,
So when people throw these fucking CR 69 numbers out there, they don't fucking mean shit. A lot of it matters how the fucking actual fights play out. Jesus Christ, okay?
The octopus fucking grappled, first of all. Second of all, that fucking Zizaran died in one hit, okay? To the fucking monster
Doesn't change
guy.
what I said. So the grapple was negligible. We had him all surrounded anyway.
Useless octopus.
We had him all surrounded
never.
anyway. That dude was dead no matter what. And then, yeah, this guy over here literally POE'd himself, okay? I don't know if you need to go run more fucking dungeons or if you're not checking the stats of the top left of the enemies you should have that training, but okay, anyway.
All right, Koibu, get the lich out. I want a lich in the cave. CR 20 with
Okay.
lair actions and legendary. Let's go.
You
I want
haven't
the
turned
lich.
into the lich yet.
Wait,
Give me the lich.
wait. Okay,
What?
well, I'm scared of like traps and shit. Maybe we should like take caution and not just like blunder in here. I'm like limping around and
Yeah,
like,
let's come to the top of the cliff and recover. Can I take a peek inside the cave? Just
Go
like
for
out here?
it.
Yeah, okay. Do I hear
Ah.
anything or see anything coming? Well, I mean, I don't physically see anything, I guess.
No, it's quiet in the cave.
Okay.
Still.
I'll stand here at the front of the cave, and I would just like to ready a dodge, and then I have my spear out so that I can, polearm master somebody that comes running
Sure.
out. But I'll do that while you guys come up and recover.
All right. The party can reconvene at the top of the cliff. It's quiet. There's no sounds coming out from the inside. Hear that it's basically silent on the inside, while the sounds of the jungle still echo around you, or some shit like that. Fill in your own creative language.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do here?
Do we like take a short rest right away so we like don't get ambushed while we're like?
A short
Yes,
rest is an all-night rest, and it is getting late in the afternoon. The sun is setting. You did travel all day to get here.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Grub can turn into very small thing and then go see if there are bad things in cave. But if Grub does this, Grub no fight anymore.
Nah, I don't want to do that. We need you ready for the fight.
I think it is at this time that we should channel the wisdom of Eidolon. I've heard great things about your holes, but what about walls, Eidolon?
Oh, I could wall us in.
Is it a real wall or a fake wall?
No, I mean I could use the mold. I don't know. Can I lift it though, the molder thing, or is it just for?
Let's see.
I could like push it up against other until it makes a wall.
You can definitely make. Oh, all right, wait. I don't want to.
You choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see and fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in one of the following ways. If you target an area of loose earth, you instantly excavate it and move it along the ground and deposit it up to 5 feet away. So I could move it on top of other ground for sure to make a wall.
Yeah, I think you could slide it over and like make a mound. It probably wouldn't be like a nice perfect wall, but I think you could pile it together in a cone. You
Yeah.
could use a conular formula.
So we
This looks like
like,
a small entrance width-wise. How tall is it?
At the entrance here, it's maybe 6 or 7 feet, but it does get a little bigger on the inside, and then it gets a little smaller on the inside. Variable size.
so I throw.
Can I make a quick judgment? Is it reasonable for a hill giant to like go through here?
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 or 7 feet tall. That's significantly smaller than.
A giant might, if it like squeezed and crawled and got on its belly and its side, it might be able to squeeze through that area.
It's guarding
Simil-
something.
It would be a tight ass squeeze though.
Okay, I put light on a rock and give it to Vaughn.
Ah.
And then I start making like a wall with like I leave some at the top so we can like escape if we really have to. It just like makes it like
Wait,
easier.
I don't think we want to wall ourselves in. I think we want to wall whatever is in here inside.
Well, if
For
we
us-
expose ourselves to the outside, we're susceptible to any wandering creatures.
We can rest in the dragon's lair. We did that last time.
We don't know if anything's taken up residence in there. It's been weeks since we visited it.
Yeah, my fear is that
Hello, Father.
the giants here are acting as guards, as if they're guarding whoever is in here. So I don't think we should go in here.
Yeah,
While
I'm
we're
kinda worried about that now too.
wounded.
That doesn't seem like they can fit in here.
Now that you have your lightstone out, you can actually see back deeper into the cave. There is a small totem set up, a pile of animal bones and skulls, and a little banner sticking out of the animal bones, the animal skulls.
If you guys trust me, I can go in and take a peek, and I'll let you know what I find, and then come out and report.
Why not send Grub? Grub small, Grub very quiet.
Because we might need you in another form, Grub, to fight later for us.
Grub just walk in as Gobble Grub.
Oh, okay. If you want to, Grub, go for it.
Grub walks in as Gobble Grub. Do you need a stealth
right.
check?
Absolutely.
At advantage because Grub is Grub.
Not in the slightest.
All right.
For the first part. The second part's definitely true.
Mm-hmm.
You come on up here, Grub, and you recognize this immediately. This is a classic goblin totem and banner style setup where you collect the skulls at the bottom, you drive a stake in with a banner of your clan, and you put some skulls and shit on it. This is definitely the warning that you are entering goblin territory.
What clan?
The Brown Butts.
Oh, I love the Brown Butts. Can you tell me more about them?
They are famed for the brownness of their butts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They are
They all have
fantastic spellcasters, like most goblins. And they tend to live nowhere near Yaka. So you're not actually familiar with them that much. You've just heard of their brown butts.
Okay. Grub walks back over. Hey, in here, home of friend Gobbo's. Gobbo's names is Brown Butt Tribe.
Brown Butt Tribe. So does that mean
Yeah,
we're safe
Brown
to come
Butt
in here
Tribe.
and rest and we won't be attacked?
Oh no, definitely attack.
Oh, those don't sound very friendly then, Grub.
Very friendly Gobbo.
So we think that there are goblins inside here right now?
No, Gobbo home. They come home at night.
Oh.
Gobbo be here soon. Maybe Grub talk to Grubbo and then we have new friend.
Grub, make me a wisdom check.
Grub makes wisdom check.
Grub remembers. Goblins are nocturnal creatures. They come out at night. They live in caves during the day. Usually. Not all, but most.
Why would that be important to Grub?
Because that means they should be in the cave right now.
Oh, Grub, remember, Gobbo's probably sleeping in cave right now.
Wait, how big is that cave? Does it go very far back?
No, not very big, maybe 10 feet.
Do you see any goblins in there now?
But Grub was very quiet. Grub didn't see any goblins, right?
Grub still sees no goblins.
Well, no, Grub's back with the party now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was judging you based on your token location.
But when Grub was in there, Grub didn't see any goblins?
You saw signs of goblins, but no actual goblins. It could be a goblin fake out.
Ooh, the best goblin plan. Are there like footprints of goblins?
The cave is covered in footprints all over the place. Yeah.
Are they goblin footprints?
Yeah. They're big, they're wide, they're slightly webbed in between the toes that stick out, little tiny claw marks at the very end.
Grub think, if Grub uses Grub brain, Grub think Gobbo is here.
Where do we think the goblins are?
In the cave.
I thought you went and you didn't see any, Grub.
Yeah.
Maybe they are hiding.
I thought you said it was just a small room. Where could they reasonably hide?
Grub maybe not see whole cave.
Oh.
Grub only see sign of Brown Butt Tribe.
Do we want to go back and sleep in the dragon's cave then? We can just go into the mouth of the cave and take a rest for
Gobbo
the
there
night?
too. Remember Grub met friend Gobbo. Probably same Gobbos.
Maybe, but if we wall them in here, then they can't come out.
Brown Butt Tribe real good at speaking to trees. Just like Grub.
We can fill this entire entranceway with dirt.
Wait,
Then they can't dig their way out when
Grub
they wake
have
up.
good idea. Okay, we wait for Gobbo come back. We talk to Gobbo, and then we convince Gobbo, stack on top of each other, and then we make a giant.
Okay, we could, Grub, but remember, the goblins are probably already in here sleeping, right, Grub?
Yeah.
So, I like Zai's idea. Maybe we'll put a bunch of dirt in front of this. Our friend Eidolon seems to enjoy moving dirt quite a bit, so we'll cover the entrance to this, and we'll take a rest in the dragon's lair, and then we'll come back out here the next day and investigate. Yeah?
But Gobbo's real good at digging.
I mean, how good?
Real good. They have big sharp claw like this. See? Ah! And shows the claws. They dig really fast.
That was a question. How long do I think I would take to dig dig a hole so I could fit through if it was a 5x5 cube of dirt?
If you wanted to dig a hole through the dirt,
Yeah, for me to go through.
assuming that the dirt was solid enough that it wouldn't collapse on you, and it was 5 feet long, you would need a tunnel big enough for you to crawl through. 10, 15 minutes. If you had the right tools and it wasn't going to collapse, it wouldn't sound. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll buy us a little bit of time, but not block them.
Is it worth it? If we're gonna sleep?
Well, you make earthies and you pack them real tight. Maybe 100 feet. Then Gobbo can't dig through.
How long would that take? Math time.
If it's 15, 20 minutes to do 5 feet, then it's 20 times longer.
Well, it's 6 seconds to do 5 feet, right?
Oh, I thought you meant to dig a tunnel 100 feet long.
No, I was to stack up a wall, make an actual wall.
Oh, no time at
Yeah.
all. You guys could move a shit ton of dirt into this place and fill this cavern in just a matter of minutes.
Okay. Let's do that.
All right. You're going to fill it with dirt and then go to sleep somewhere else?
And Grub didn't see anything valuable inside this cave at all?
Grub no say that. Grub just say he say sign of brown butt tribe. Probably stuff in there. Gobos like stuff. Grub likes stuff.
Well, you guys can now no longer see into the cave.
All right.
All
It is
right.
a tomb.
There you go. Locked forever.
No,
now
well-
what?
Until
Until you want to dig it out.
yeah.
Can we go over into the dragon's lair and then just sleep for the night?
Totally. You guys head back to the dragon's lair. It is presently unoccupied, and you guys can take a long rest, or a short rest as it may be.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
And we should take turns watching when sleeping.
Perfect. You can set up your watches.
I'll go first.
We're going back tomorrow and opening the cave.
Yep.
And I can use as many hit dice as I want.
As you have. Yep. But
And
before we get to the next day, let me sort out what the goblins do when they see that the cave is filled in.
And then also, the way the hit dice is worked, do I recover one before or after I use one? Like, do I get one for free when resting?
You get one in the morning, so you cannot spend the hit die you gain that night if you were already full. If that makes sense. Yeah. So you wake up, spend any hit dice that you want, but you could spend the hit dice that you didn't earn that night, so you can spend up to 4 right now. 1, 2, 3. Those are not super great. 4. No, that's trumps.
24.
That's a lot of HP, Zai.
Yep. That's all of it.
For sure, that's close enough.
So,
you're at
since I
full, you're
blocked-
full, perfect.
Since I blocked it off completely, if there is anything in there, does it like die from oxygen starvation?
It could.
No.
We'll have to find out the next morning
There's,
when you return.
there would be way more oxygen, like in a cave, than to just die in a single night, I think.
All right, you guys can return to the cave.
What if the oxygen isn't included?
Nice. Good reference.
Thanks.
Aha.
And when you wake up, you see that there is a small tunnel that has been dug through this hole. Whoever dug it must have worked late into the night to do so.
Can I discern what way through my earth that it's been dug? Has it been dug to go in or to go out?
Ooh, yeah, that's a great question. Give me a perception check to see if you can look for telltale signs of angled digging, whether it's coming your way or the other way.
Well,
With a 3, I think you just poke yourself in the eyes accidentally.
Would it be advantage since it's my earth?
No.
Hi. I made this.
Yep. It's fucking dirt, man. Who gives a shit whether they came in or out?
okay,
right?
fuck, wait, hold on. Because I would have... Okay, can I ask this question a little bit differently?
Sure.
So when I come in here, are there mounds of dirt outside here, or is it relatively clean? Because the assumption would be that if you were digging from the inside of the cave, you'd have to move the dirt behind you and it'd be piled on that side. But if you were digging from the other side, then it would be... So as you dig
There's
through...
relatively little dirt on the outside of the cave.
Okay, so, I mean, if we look, without trying to be too fancy, guys, I mean, there's very little dirt over here, so all the dirt is probably inside, meaning they dug it out from the inside coming out. I think it's safe to assume.
An astute observation, Vaughn. Indeed, always follow where the earth moves.
Do we see any tracks?
No, this other area's got hard-packed earth. There's a giant. There's a dead giant over here as well. I took him off the battle map so it wouldn't be cluttered, but there's still a huge-ass corpse.
Do these giants, do they have, like, purses on them or, like, bags of possessions that they carry on
They
them?
have furs and skins that they may wear that you can dig around in looking for something of interest, if you'd like.
Can I dig through this guy's purse, I guess?
Yeah, totally. You come across a wooden doll that's about, I don't know, yay big, maybe like 2 feet tall or so. It's kind of crudely made. It's got a core wooden body and little bits of furs attached to it all over the edges. Some straw for hair that has been tacked on with some tar, it looks like. And there's a little bit of a cord that goes around it so you could like hang it from something or hold it or maybe wear it as a necklace or something.
Ah, it's a goblin. Wait,
Okay.
It's not a goblin?
I mean, I guess so. This doll is like what, like a pretty large size, like a grub-sized doll.
2.5 feet, 2 feet, a little bit smaller than Grub. Yeah.
Okay. Oops, sorry. I guess I tossed it to the side. I guess can I go down and search through the purse of the other goblin that we killed, or not goblin giant?
Yeah, you go to look for the other giant, and you can see that it has been ripped apart by wild animals. Most of the giant is gone. Its skins and furs have been shredded and knocked into pieces. Some of them would have been dragged away. You can't find anything relating to the giant over there.
While he's doing that, can I use light and go inside the cave and explore for myself?
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to move you in the cave, buddy. You're alone in here.
When I see you going in, I will warn you. They might have set up guards in there now.
Why not we just ask gobos what they doing?
You're inside the cave.
Great idea. Maybe we should.
Yeah?
What are you going to do, Eidolon?
I want to search.
All right,
Why
don't you move your token
our
around?
ambassador?
Yeah, I can talk to Gabo.
Oh,
You've
there's
done
more in here. Hey, wait, I go back to like the entrance? Monk W. Here, guys, this cave is bigger than we thought.
What you say?
This cave is bigger than we thought.
How bigger?
Bigger.
Really?
Go get Vaughn.
Okay. Hey, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Spell Guy Man says the cave bigger than we think.
Hmm.
Well, I was expecting a very big cave, so I'm not surprised.
Can I crawl into the cave, I guess, and take a look?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give a rock with light on it too, Vaughn. I don't want to hold this.
It'll
Okay.
take a while for you to excavate it enough that Vaughn can crawl through. This was made for goblins and not someone wearing like a breastplate and carrying a
It shouldn't take a while because I can do this with my move earth. It should just be like whoosh.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, with your move earth, you can easily clear the space and the party can go back and forth without any problem anymore.
Grub wants to go through too.
Everybody can go through. Let me just get rid of these stupid vision lines and we are golden. There you go.
Okay. Oh, Grub knows see that. Wait, this is how big Grub Sea Cave is.
Oh, this cave looks significantly larger than we thought.
Wait, is it?
When I heard Grub's description, I was expecting something like this.
This is what. Grub knows see down here. Grub only see up here.
We can go down to the south.
Yeah, let's go explore down here.
You want talk to Gabo?
Talk about what, Gabo?
I talked to Gabo. Say hello.
So first, what is this whole thing up here?
That is a pillar holding up the ceiling. A stalactite and stalagmite have merged at that point.
Talk to Gabo? Yes, no?
Okay. Before advancing forward, you must always make sure there's nothing behind you. So I look up the ceiling of this stalagmite thing, try to make sure there's nothing behind it, and then I check behind it.
There's a small colony of bats living back here on the ceiling. They look like regular, normal bats.
Okay. Any cool things on this stalagmite, like carvings?
No carvings. It looks pretty ordinary and plain. This area also is devoid of goblin prints.
So probably if Gabo's worked to dig hole, they probably sleeping right now.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
maybe we know wake Gabo.
Can you see in the dark, Grub?
Yeah, Grub see really good.
Do you want to go forward and see if you can find some sleeping Gabos?
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Off Grubbs goes by himself into the cave. You see
stealth?
a large, give me a stealth check, please. A large fire pit that is not presently active and has been piled high with stones.
Okay. Grub will go back to the party. Hi.
Hi, Grub.
Hi. Their fire pit ahead. Want Grub go past?
Yeah, go for it, Grub.
Okay, bye-bye.
Go. Wait. By fire pit, do you mean fire barrier? Or
No, just, like where you grow meat.
oh, great.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Bye-bye. Do you want to use the same stealth check?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Grub. You inspect the pit. These rocks have been carefully placed, stacked on top of each other. Each one is round as if it's been intentionally carved to be a sphere or something. And then they've all been stacked in this fire pit. It's odd. You don't know any goblin tradition like this whatsoever. Or maybe it's just bored people doing random weird shit. It might not be a goblin tradition.
Okay. What is that I see down there that looks like a tent, kind of?
It's a tent.
It's a tent.
It's a tent.
Okay.
It's animal bones that create the top and bottom, and a cloth made out of animal hide underneath the bones that support it.
I do an active perception check to see if I see anything else there?
Well, technically, that's
Or
the
an
same as your
investigation.
passive perception check in this situation, but I'm just fucking with you.
God.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I mean, that's fine if you want to give me a 20 on it. Like,
Make your
yeah.
check. Make your check.
Would investigation be more appropriate?
What was the objective of the check?
Just to discover what the tent is about and maybe if anyone's in it.
Oh, that would definitely be an investigation, yeah. That would be a looking for clues. Natural 20, so it looks like a common goblin tent.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sort of thing that you've seen plenty of times. In fact, there's some buildings like this in Yaka from goblins around. So it looks pretty ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose could be anything. You'll have to get closer to make the best use of that 27.
Grub walks back to party. Hi.
Hello.
What'd you see, Grub?
Hi. Oh, Gobos live down there.
Do you see any sleeping?
See big tent, and they probably in tent. If I was Gobbo, I would be in tent. Wait, I am Gobbo. Am I in tent?
Do you want to go on the tent and see how many are sleeping, Grub?
Grub is in the middle of an existential crisis.
Grub.
What? Oh.
Grub, do you want to go in and see how many
yeah.
Gobbos are sleeping right now?
Yeah. Okay, bye. Grub
Wait,
goes
do you
back.
want to send Grub into possibly hostile goblins?
They're sleeping.
Wait.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Okay. And then you can just use your charm if they wake up.
Do I see anything from here?
No, you're gonna need to you've seen everything on the outside that there is to see. You'll need to get close
Okay.
enough to look in through the door.
Okay.
You see another lean-to to your left.
Is there anyone on it?
Nope, looks empty.
I'll just go up to the tent.
All
Grub
right,
will just
you
walk up. It's
poke
something
your
Grub would.
head in,
Something Grub would do. Yeah.
and it's abandoned. Looks like all of the good, valuable stuff that would be in here is gone. All the totems, all the special rocks, they're all taken. It's just like the regular shelving that they might have and some old crappy stuff that they wouldn't want to take, like crappy even by goblin standards. The whole thing is open and abandoned.
Does it look like recently slept in, like the bed or anything, or?
How would you determine recently slept in?
Like, that kind of feel of when a bed is recently slept in, and it's kind of like something like actually like kind of feels like it's been used recently.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You totally do. Like if you've been into a place that's been abandoned for like a month, it's different from if it's been abandoned for like a couple days.
I can't tell the difference between the two.
Okay. I think he's asking about the dust.
Well, everything is covered in dust in here, but the bottom stuff that you might lay on is not. The bottom blanket is quite open, except for the areas where like dirt has been kicked on it intentionally, or maybe not intentionally, but where someone has kicked dirt, there's a trail of dirt, but the areas that haven't been recently kicked on are quite clean.
So there's nothing interesting in the tent. Can Grub search through trash and find some trash?
Yeah, you can find trash, but
Hell
it's trash
yeah.
by goblin standards trash.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
this is ugly rock. This
Oh.
is like weird bone that is not even interesting bone. This is just like bone that you accidentally put in your mouth and then you choke on. Your brother died to this a bone like this. One of your 100 brothers. Or
Oh
whatever,
my.
You know.
Grub is disgusted. Grub goes back. No gobble down there. Not even anything good.
No gobbo down there.
Yeah, but maybe gobble up here. You want Grub go?
Did you look at this other corridor?
What?
That goes north.
What way that?
Okay,
What
real
way
quick.
north?
You said that stuff was like cleared off of
The other
shelves down
way.
here?
Oh, other way? Yeah, Grub can go that way. Yeah, nothing down there, fighty man.
Nothing down there fighting,
Only
man.
annoying bone that annoy Grub.
Mm-hmm.
You said this was all cleared out, Koibu? It looked like everything had been taken?
Yeah, all the good stuff's been taken. It's just these like shitty structures left behind.
Is there like a layer of dust in here?
No.
There's no dust anywhere? Like not even on the floor naturally or any part of the cave?
Yeah, certainly there's dirt and dust on
Dirt
the
and
ground
dust.
naturally, but
So like in
There's
the places
nothing-
where like there would have been stuff sitting, because you said we can tell the stuff's been taken out. Does it look relatively clean?
yes, it does.
Look very okay. So it seems like stuff was moved out of here quite recently.
Yeah.
If that's any indication. Looking inside the tent, everything is cleared out, right?
Yeah. It's just like these scraps that served as the padding underneath where your bed would be.
Mm-hmm.
That have.
I lost my character again.
Oh, grub. You're on top of Eidolon. There you go.
And then
No
is it
way.
the same case for this up here?
Yep, the whole area's been abandoned. In the night, the goblins packed up, dug out of their hole, saw the fucking dead giants, and were like, fuck this shit, we're gone, and bailed.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, if this was Brown Butt Tribe, maybe you and I, we can all live here now, and then happily ever after. This is good home.
Maybe.
We claim this. We call it
Hold
Grub
on.
World.
Okay, let's leave.
Yeah.
We're leaving the cave. Okay, let's go.
What? We just find good home. Why we leave?
Because we don't want this home, Grub.
All right, you guys can head on back out of the cave.
Okay.
Um,
As we come out of the cave, some undetermined number of goblins just left here with all of their possessions. We should be able to see some sort of marching tracks or something through the dirt as all these goblins are taken off.
you want to track a small group of goblins through the jungle. Is
Correct.
what you're telling me. All right.
I want to track a group of goblins that are moving with all of their possessions. So I imagine they're moving at half speed. And a bunch of them are moving together through the jungle. They might possibly even be slowed down by random encounters or wild encounters. These are the, yes, and they've only had, at the most, 1 day's worth of travel ahead of us. Which I would imagine would be equivalent to about a half day's worth of travel, seeing as how they were carrying all of their possessions with them. I imagine they would be slowed.
Okay.
Yes. And these goblins, they are certainly under good leadership. For the general who retreats without fearing disgrace is the jewel of his kingdom.
Why are we chasing Gobbo? Gobbo is good peoples.
Well, maybe the Gobos have some gifts for us, Grub, and we want to have them give us the gifts before they take off.
Really?
They might.
Oh, okay. But
Oh,
really
and they
hard
also
to
had to
find-
spend some time. I'm sorry, wait. How long would it have taken them to clear that hole out based on our estimated digging speeds?
A while, maybe an hour or so. They're good diggers.
Okay.
And they might have been sleeping for a while, so they might not have like discovered that they were blocked in for. So they
Could've
might
been
only have a
anything,
few hours.
On the other hand, no, never mind.
Okay, good.
What?
Never mind. And they had to drag all the stuff out? Oh, wait. Hold on, Koibs. Is that hole big enough for them to have gotten everything out of that cave?
The hole that they had dug was actually quite small. It's basically only big enough for their goblin bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Let's also remember that goblins here don't really have a lot of shit. They took their favorite things. Imagine Grub leaving with his favorite shit. What would he carry?
It would be like a fucking chicken bone, maybe like a piece of paper that was kind of halfway ripped and unimportant, a pair of
Pretty
pants.
rocks.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Their prized possessions are
You're not gonna find like a fucking Vorpal blade.
Maybe a magical pendant that he doesn't know what purpose it has.
Possibly, but Grub would probably just eat it.
I want to see some tracks, Koibu.
I
all
think.
right. Give me a nature check.
Wait, hello?
Hello.
Maybe not.
Oh, we're disconnected.
You rolled a critical one.
Jesus, dude, everyone's dying. I don't think these goblins are gonna have shit.
They might not.
Did you roll nature so high that he just couldn't handle it?
He's gone. Oh well.
That was a great freeze frame. It's like a mind flayer.
Oh, well.
If I was Goblin, I would be in tent. Wait, I am Gobbo. Am I in the tent? So, how you guys doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good, buddy.
I heard. And people want me to come out for drinks after this.
Do it.
I've been on a plane all day.
Dude,
Are you tired?
You've been sleeping on a plane all day.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking you're like fucking Canadian for some reason, but you're not. You come from like Norway or some shit, right? Where are you from?
I'm from Norway, but I live in Belfast.
You live in Belfast. Where the fuck is that?
Northern Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Same island as Ireland, but part of the UK.
Gotcha.
Well, depends who you ask.
Nice.
Why not? Yeah, you should why not go visit Destiny, man?
Yeah, man.
I will.
No, right now.
Yeah, drive. I'm going to the best wing place in LA according to Apple is, so I'm excited.
Tonight?
Yeah, no, as soon as this is over, yeah.
That's cool.
What's
That's
wing
fog.
plate?
Wings, like buffalo wings.
Oh, see, okay, so, and this was while I was dating an American girl, and she really wanted to go to Hooters. Now, me not being American, what I always thought Hooters was, I thought it was like a strip club / restaurant. So I thought the entire point of Hooters was that all the waitresses were topless. So I was like, okay, we can go. And then I got there, and everybody was wearing clothes.
Oh no.
It's where they raise owls, actually.
And then I didn't know what to order, so I just said, I don't know, give me regular wings, I guess. And they gave me like really spicy ones, and I was like incapacitated on the bathroom for like 3 hours.
Damn.
Not a great experience. How do you pronounce Kiva? Wait, what? It looks like Kiva.
Wait, when you guys eat really spicy food, does it fuck with your stomach afterwards? Like maybe 6 hours later, does your stomach feel fucked with?
I do, yeah. I'm old now.
The hardest thing about spicy food is when you have to poop, man. That's the worst. It's not even that bad eating it, but like the day after, oh my God.
Wow, okay.
I had some like pretty spicy curry,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in the bathroom for like an hour.
I have IBS and I'm lactose intolerant, so just my life is hell.
Holy
you are?
shit.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, you ate something, you're fucked.
That's brutal. That's like I know some people that are like gluten-free.
Gluten
And-
intolerant?
Gluten intolerant, yeah. And they have to be gluten-free. And then they like everything has like actually my business partner Matt, he can't have anything gluten or he fucking like gets like a huge headache and he's out.
Damn. Okay, here's what I say for this, okay? I think this is a milestone. If we track down these goblins and kill them, I think that's a good accomplishment. We should get some bullshit for that. We killed all the giants here. They might have something worthwhile looting, like just one object. Maybe they have nothing. It's possible. But I think we track them down. I think we kill them. We get the experience for taking out all of the two giants and then all the goblins. We steal whatever shit they have that's good, and then we're done with this. I think we should be able to find them in a day. Like, that many goblins moving through the forest should leave some type of tracks. They can't move that far if they are, like, lugging all their shit with them.
Well, I think they don't like really care. Like the goblin culture though, like Koibu's goblin culture is like they're just gonna take like a couple of pieces of junk. They're not like lugging a chest of like rare goods to like they don't give a fuck. Like they're just goblins like don't care in this world.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Was that giant the one who had the like goblin keychain or whatever it was?
You mean the doll thing?
Yeah, the giant has the 2-foot doll.
I mean, it was the one up here. I don't remember a keychain at all.
So if we kill them and then what? We go back to town and then we hang out for a while or what?
Yeah, then we go back to the town. We short rest or long rest if we need to, and then we head back up to the main town and we continue the main quest.
Okay. Which is going to the dwarves or going to go see the wizards?
It'll depend on what we find out in our home city.
Okay. Good answer.
I think that I'm really keen on going to the dwarves just because we found so much gold and shit.
Yeah, we have a lot of gold. We have a lot of like, but we can get even better.
Even gooder.
Yeah, even gooder. I'm so tired.
What's that too?
What's
The
that?
discs of uselessness.
The uselessness?
Yeah, with the useless bronze discs.
They may not be useless. You can get
Right, it's a
them.
quest item.
We can get them forged into a sword or something. Or it's like a picture book. Oh, we have dragon scales too for the dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's poggers. So we can make some sick armor.
Wait, does anyone have his phone number or anything?
We probably should. I think, yeah, I don't know.
I know he
I
lives
assume
in
that-
Colorado, so if we just start searching, knocking on doors, maybe we can.
Do you think that he like wouldn't he be able to like get to us even on his phone or something? Like I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Do you think he got hit by like a tornado?
What? Monk W.
That's probably exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That sounds like the most reasonable thing.
Okay.
There was a Path of Exile player that found an item some guy was selling, and through the Path of Exile forums and through Google managed to find out his actual phone number, phoned him up, and was like, "Hey, can I buy this item from you?"
Jesus.
Yeah. PoE players, dude. Like, it's not quite RuneScape, but like almost.
Well,
We're near the end time anyway, so I
Yeah.
guess-
yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's-
can just call it here, and then we'll come back next week, I think.
Are we all good for next week?
Let me
Yep.
check.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we could do it. It's 9:40 anyway.
Mhm.
Okay. Wait, he's back. He's back.
Oh wait, yep. we're
Yeah.
done. Messages from Koibs.
Koibu is typing.
Furiously.
ISP not reporting outage. Yeah.
There's 2 cameras reactive. Yeah, because it's like capturing because the Zoom call got messed up because he left.
Wait.
Yeah, alright. He said call it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. That was fun, guys.
Plexi?
Shoutouts? Shoutouts?
What are you doing? What are your plans for BlizzCon, Ziz? What are you doing?
Like the only like official stuff that I know I have like a meet and greet at MSI, which is gonna be interesting.
At an MSI? Would do that? Wait, are there
Yeah, like-
booths at BlizzCon? I thought there were none of that kind of stuff.
Apparently,
Interesting.
I don't know. Like I was told, like asked if I could do like some like meet and greet at a MSI booth or something.
Okay.
Other than that, I just want to like I don't know. Hopefully, like Diablo 4 and exciting things is coming there. Hopefully, I mean they've been hyping up Diablo stuff, right? And there was another like some like tweet today about Sanctuary. So that's what I want. That's why I'm here.
Mhm.
Like, let's play my like last faith in Blizzard.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, Trump.
Oh, I was away when we were doing this, but I'm gonna guess what you're asking me. So I'm looking forward to BlizzCon tomorrow. I'm heading out tomorrow,
Cool.
and then that's pretty much what I'm gonna do until I'm back next week.
Wait, Trump, where do you live?
Austin, Texas.
Well, no, what's your specific address? I'm kidding. No, that's cool. You're one of the Austin crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can I play on your Warcraft 3 Reforged account while you're gone?
Probably gonna be using it during the convention.
Yeah, that's smart.
All right. Well,
oh.
I'm Destiny. You can find me at twitch.tv/Destiny. Are we good? Did you have anything to say, Devin?
Hi, I'm Devin Nash. My Twitch channel is twitch.tv/Devin Nash. My Twitter is twitter.com/Devin Nash. And my Instagram is Instagram.com. All right, anyway. Hi, I run a show about industry gaming meta stuff, things that happen on Twitch. I talk about them. If you want to go see it, you can follow me there. I also hang out on Destiny's show because he's my friend, Smile. And
Wow.
Zizaran's show because he's my friend, Smile. Trump doesn't let anybody on his show, but I might hang out there. So
Damn.
that's it. All right, bye. Thanks.
Cool. And then
Had a lot of fun with you
Koibu
guys.
is found at twitch.tv/Koibu. He's running another campaign tomorrow with me, Lily, Mr. Booten. So you'll see us there. And then yeah, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Bye. Thanks for
and
coming, guys. Thank you so much for
next
supporting
week-
us.
Is on my channel.
Oh yeah, next one's this channel.
Like Pog, dude. Wow, Pog. And then eventually like Pog. Yeah, Pog. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
That's the level we're
See,
at.
I've only been doing